You are now listening to Doc Spider Baseball on KFIZ, hosted by play-by-play announcer Cam McGuire.
Good evening, folks. We're glad to have you tuning in tonight from Harebaker Field after the rare off day in the Northwoods League. Yesterday, all teams had off. Today, it'll be the Fond du Lac Doc Spiders and the Wisconsin Woodchucks squaring off for the fifth time this season. Fond du Lac is 11-8 on the season. Wisconsin Woodchucks just 6-14. These teams have met, as we mentioned, 4 times prior to tonight. Each team has 2 wins, and in those 2 wins, one has come on the road and one has come at home. So we will see what happens tonight in the 5th meeting of the season between the Fond du Lac Doc Spiders and the Wisconsin Woodchucks. This Fond du Lac team is starting to really heat up. They're 4-1 in their last 5 games, where they have 56 hits and 25 runs during that span. And their pitching staff has been also quite exceptional in that span, where they've had back-to-back shutouts, and both those coming in the last 2 games against the Green Bay Bullfrogs. And for the Wisconsin Woodchucks, well, they're just 1-7 in their last 8 games. They've been shut out 8 times this season. 4 of those have come in the last 8 games, but they welcome in some new players that have either will be making their debut tonight or have played just a handful of games, so it's definitely no team to sleep on. One player that was new to the Fond du Lac Doc Spiders roster at the end of last week was Jack Wassel out of the University of Minnesota. The Golden Gopher did not disappoint in his debut with Fond du Lac. He went 2 for 3, had 2 RBI, had 1 run, and he reached on base 4 times. I had a chance to catch up with the Geneva, Illinois native Jack Wassel before the game. We'll hear from him in just a moment here after the break. Stay tuned. You're listening to the Doc Spiders pregame show on KFIZ.
Hear the excitement of Fond du Lac Doc Spiders baseball this season on News Talk 1450 KFIZ. Catch select games home and away on KFIZ as manager Zach Charbonneau leads the Doc Spiders into their 2nd year in the Northwoods League. Find all games streaming live online at KFIZ.com. Doc Spiders baseball on KFIZ is presented by Taco Bell, with locations on East and West Johnson Street in Fond du Lac, AirTech Heating in Fond du Lac and in Ripon, and Cornelius of Wisconsin, with 3 convenient locations to serve you. Batter up. It's time for Doc Spiders baseball.
The Fond du Lac tradition continues since 1969. Bob's Pizza. Legendary pizza, legendary city. The same great tasting pizza, delivery 7 days a week from 11 until close. Fabulous Bob's Take and Bake Carryout Deal. Buy one, get one free. Frozen and wholesale pizzas. Do I need to say more? 25 East Merrill Avenue, 922-6505. Like them on Facebook at Bob's Pizza. Legendary pizza, legendary city.
Cam McGuire here with Fond du Lac Doc Spiders infielder Jack Wassel out of Minnesota. Jack, you made your debut Sunday against the Green Bay Bullfrogs, and you played pretty well. 2 for 3. You reached on base 4 times and had a run. How'd you think your first game as a Doc Spider went?
Went pretty well, I'd say. It was a good game. It was nice to get the first one out of the way. I didn't play much in Minnesota, so it was good to get the first one out of the way.
And so for you, this is technically your 3rd year in the Northwoods League. The last 2 seasons, you spent some time with Rockford. What are you expecting this time around, your 3rd time with some experience coming into Fond du Lac here?
Well, I'm expecting to play a full season because in Rockford I was only there for a few weeks. 1, because it was the end of the season, and 2, because I got injured through it. So I'm healthy now, feeling good, so hopefully I can get a full summer in here.
You're from Geneva, Illinois, correct? And so you go to U of M. It's pretty gutty coming to the state of Wisconsin, a Gopher in Badger territory. What are you expecting from Wisconsin, the fans here, and have you spent any time in Wisconsin?
No, not much. But I'm expecting love from the fans. I mean, yesterday I felt like that was the case yesterday. So, I'm glad to be here and glad to be a Doc Spider.
All right, Jack, thanks so much. Good luck tonight, and good luck the rest of the season. It'll be the Fond du Lac Doc Spiders and the Wisconsin Woodchucks. First pitch at 6:35. That was Jack Wassel out of the University of Minnesota, the Golden Gophers, where the Golden Gophers this season, they were Big Ten champs. They went 44-15. It was the first time in 18 years that they hosted a regional up in Minneapolis that they won, and then they lost in the Super Regional to Oregon State. Wassel just made appearances in 19 games this season. He started in 9 of them, and he batted .282, so he's definitely looking forward to a full season this summer with the Fond du Lac Dock Spiders. Glad to have you tuning in here tonight. Cam McGuire with you in the broadcast booth from Harebaker Field in Fond du Lac, Wisconsin, where it'll be the Wisconsin Woodchucks and the Fond du Lac Dock Spiders for the 5th time this season. It'll be the 3rd time that the Dock Spiders are at home against the Wisconsin Woodchucks. Wisconsin's got some new players in the lineup, and Fond du Lac has a couple additions as well. And for the Big Ten now, in the Fond du Lac Dock Spiders starting lineup, there's 3 Big Ten players that will start tonight for Fond du Lac. And we'll get you the lineups from the Wisconsin Woodchucks and the Fond du Lac Dock Spiders in just a moment. After this quick break, stay tuned. You're listening to the Dock Spiders pregame show on KFIZ.
We recognize the name L&H Gear because they have been a Fond du Lac family business since 1958. Big job, small job, they do it best. L&H Gear helping you create a beautiful outdoors with vibrant decorative stone, beautiful colors of shredded mulch, crushed stone, the perfect garden soil for your flower and vegetable plots, even sand for play boxes. Everything you need to be the envy of the neighborhood. Pickup or delivery. Call L&H Gear weekdays 7 to 4:30, 921-7546, 921-7546.
Craig Culver of Culver's.
Before farm to table, there was just good, wholesome food, grown by America's farm families, prepared fresh at Culver's, and always served with a smile. We still cook every Butterburger to order using fresh 100% Midwest beef and craft our frozen custard right in the restaurant using family farm fresh dairy. So thank you, farmers. Welcome to Delicious.
At Eartech Heating, we are all excited for sunshine and warmer temperatures, and we want to do whatever it takes to ensure you're not caught in the heat of summer with no AC. Before the blazing temps hit, let our technicians clean and inspect your AC to ensure it's performing at its best when you need it most. Our NATE certified technicians bring the right tools, expert knowledge, and Bryant's high-quality products right to your door. For AC maintenance, service, and installation in the Fond du Lac area, call 924-6742 and 239-4307 for our Ripon office.
Take News Talk 1450 KFIZ wherever you go on your phone or mobile device with the TuneIn app. Just download the TuneIn app on your iPhone, Android, or other mobile device, and you can listen to all of your favorite shows on KFIZ wherever you are. From local programs like The Breakfast Club and The Hoffee House to national shows like Clark Howard and Sean Hannity and the very best in high school sports play-by-play. They can all be streamed live no matter where you are in the world, absolutely free. Keep KFIZ in the palm of your hand with the TuneIn app.
Now, more Fond du Lac Dock Spiders baseball on News Talk 1450 KFIZ. Here is your play-by-play voice, Cam McGuire.
And welcome back inside the Dock Spiders pregame show on KFIZ. We're about 7 minutes away till the opening pitch between the Wisconsin Woodchucks and the Fond du Lac Dock Spiders. Fond du Lac 11-8 on the season. Wisconsin just 6-14. Let's take a look at tonight's starting lineup. We'll start with the Wisconsin Woodchucks. Batting first for Wisconsin will be Reese Alexianes. Batting second will be Alex Terral. He'll be at first base. Javier Valdez, he'll bat third. He'll be at third base. Zach DeLoach, he's a designated hitter. He'll bat fourth. And where's number 4? Dom DiRenzo. He'll be in right field. He'll bat fifth. TJ Ragoose will be in left field. He'll bat sixth. Nick Lofton, he'll be at short. He'll bat seventh. Isaac Quinones, he'll bat eighth. And to round things off, it'll be Michael Fernandez in the ninth spot for the Wisconsin Woodchucks. And for the Fond du Lac Dock Spiders, to lead things off, it'll be Mitch Bowe out of the University of Iowa, who will be at second base. And for Bowe, he's led off every single game he's played in this season but one, and that last one was on Sunday in the 10-0 win against Green Bay, where he batted fifth. Chris Sayers will be second out of Indiana State. He'll be over in right field. Cole Zamowski will play first base out of Ole Miss. He'll bat third. Batting cleanup will be Andrew Bullock, who's had his ways with the Woodchucks this season. He's 6 of 16, has 1 grand slam, 6 RBI, and 3 run. He'll be the designated hitter, batting fourth. In the fifth spot, it'll be Jack Wassel, who we just heard out of from the University of Minnesota. He'll be playing third base tonight in his second game as a Dox Biter. The other Ole Miss Rebel will be Jacob Adams. He'll be in the sixth spot. He'll be at shortstop. Dayton Provost will bat seventh out of Oklahoma State. He'll be in left field. Brett McCleary, the other Iowa Hawkeye, he'll be catching the balls and strikes, batting in the eighth spot. And then Jordan Prendez out of UCLA, he'll be in center field, making his first start of the season. We saw him come in on Sunday as a pinch hitter. He had 2 plate appearances, one being a walk and the other being a strikeout. The umpires for tonight at home base will be Pat Crowley at first. It will be Kyle Peters, and at third it will be Gavin Oakley. Now we'll listen to the PA announcer for the starting lineups of the Fond du Lac Dox Biters.
Leading off and playing second base, number 2, Mitch Bowe. Batting second in right field, number 10, Chris Ayers. Batting third at first base, number 37, Cole Zabowski. Batting fourth, the designated hitter tonight, number 39, Andrew Bullock. Batting fifth, playing at third base tonight, number 25, Jack Wassel. Batting sixth, the shortstop, number 5, Jacob Adams. Batting seventh in left field, number 33, Dayton Provost. Batting eighth and catching, number 28, Brett McCleary. And batting ninth in center field, number 6, Jordan Prentice.
That's the starting lineup for the Fond du Lac Dox Biters. We'll take a listen in now at the national anthem, and then we'll come back and get you the starting pitchers from both the Wisconsin Woodchucks and the Fond du Lac Dox Biters. Stay tuned.
Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, we ask that you please rise and remove your hats. Join us in honoring America and those who protect it with the singing of our national anthem, performed today by Joseph Scala. Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we have at the twilight's last gleaming, who brought bright and bright stars through the perilous skies. For the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets spread around, the bumpers singing and gave proof through the night that a flag was through there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave for the land of the free and the home of the brave. Please direct your attention to the field where Danielle is ready to announce.
Thank you so much, Joseph Scala, for that beautiful rendition of the national anthem. Let's take a look now at the starting pitchers. We'll start off with the opposing team, the Wisconsin Woodchucks, getting his first start as a Woodchuck out of Texas A&M. It'll be Mason Cole, 6 foot, 690 pounds. The redshirt freshman out of Texas A&M making his debut for the Wisconsin Woodchucks here tonight from Harebaker Field. And for the Fond du Lac Dox Biters in his second season with Fond du Lac, it'll be number 18, John Mearswa out of Catholic University, the right-handed pitcher, 6 foot 1, 205 pounds, going into his senior season. Next year, he's made 2 starts this season for Fond du Lac, has a 2.79 ERA, 9.2 innings pitched, 10 strikeouts, 3 walks, and has only allowed 6 hits on 35 batters that he's faced. So it's the Fond du Lac Dox Biters and the Wisconsin Woodchucks for the 5th time this season. Each team has 2 wins, 1 at home and 1 on the road. We will see what happens here tonight with Fond du Lac 11-8 on the season. They come in here with a record of 4-1 in their last 5 games. These teams heading in opposite directions. The Fond du Lac Dock Spiders 4-1, as we mentioned, in those last 5 games. Well, the Wisconsin Woodchucks are just 1-7 in their last 8 games. They're 6-14 on the season. But as we mentioned earlier in the pregame show, they have a couple new additions to the rosters, a couple guys that have only played in 1 or 2 games. So it's definitely not a team to overlook. So we'll see what the Woodchucks can do here in their first at-bat, where we'll see batters Reese Alexiades, Alex Terral, and Javier Valdez up at the dish. So it's Alexiades from the right side, who has been exceptional for the Woodchucks this season. And here's the first pitch of the night. That one in there for a strike. The breaking ball in the inside corner just below the belt as Alexiades watches it go by. Leading this team, batting .333 this season in his 11th start. The pitch, that one lifted foul to the right, up into the netting of home plate. So for John Mearswa, quickly up on strikes here to Reese Alexiades, who comes in here on a 6-game hit streak, where he's 10 of 19. Here's the 0-2. Mearswa misses that one upstairs high in the outside corner, so the count now 1 ball, 2 strikes to Alexiades here from Harebaker Field on this Tuesday night in June. Mearswa steps and deals. That one lifted hard, fouled on the first base side, up and out of place, so we'll reset and do it again to Reese Alexiades, 6'2", 295 pounds from the right side. During that 6-game hit streak, 3 doubles. Here's the 1-2 offering. That one taken for ball 2 as it misses high inside. So the count leveled at 2 apiece now to Reese Alexiades, who is the leadoff hitter this season. He's batting .375. So 2 balls, 2 strikes. Mearswa sets at the letters, kicks and deals. That one taken for ball number 3 as it misses outside and high. So the count full now to Reese Alexiades, who finished his redshirt freshman season at Pepperdine this year. The payoff pitch from Mearswa. Sets and deals. That fastball gets him swinging, so John Mearswa with 1 strikeout on the night as he gets Reese Alexiades swinging. And here's a guy that comes in here just absolutely killing it in the last couple of games. And as he's struck out by John Mearswa, a Catholic University product, now it brings up Alex Terral from the left side with 1 out. Mearswa kicks and deals. That one taken for ball 1 as it misses low on the inside corner, just about knee-high to Alex Terral out of the University of Miami. 1 ball, no strike to Alex Terral, number 15. Mearswa sets and deals. That one taken for ball number 2 as it misses on the outside corner, thigh-high. So 2 quick balls, no strikes to Alex Terral, who's batting .238 this season. Here's the 2-0. That one taken, in there for a strike. Just clips the strike zone on the outside corner. Thigh high to Alex Terral. So the count now 2-1. 1 out in the top of the first. No base runners on the pitch. That breaking ball in there over the plate as it's just under the letters of Alex Terral. So the count 2 balls, 2 strikes. 1 out as Terral stands from the left side. The Dock Spiders in their home white uniforms with Dock Spiders written in tan across the chest. Here's the 2-2. Big swing and a miss there from Alex Terral. So 2 batters face, 2 strikeouts from John Mearswa. As we mentioned, the Dock Spiders in their home white uniforms, navy blue socks, 1 blue stripe down the leg and the letters and numbers on the back outlined in navy blue. As it'll bring up Javier Valdez. Here's the pitch. Breaking ball just misses on the outside corner, so 1 ball, no strikes to Javier Valdez, batting in the 3rd spot, playing 3rd base for the Woodchucks tonight. The 1-0 offering. That one lifted foul hard down the first base side. Up and out of play for Wisconsin. They're in their gray pants with their green tops, with Woodchucks written across the chest in yellow lettering outlined in green. The 1-1 pitch. That one swung and fouled down the 3rd base side. So it'll be a 1-2 count now to Javier Valdez. And for Valdez, batting .217 this season, making his 13th start. Out of Florida International, the Miami, Florida product. From the right side, stands 5'10", 190 pounds. Florida International, pardon me. So here's the 1-2 pitch. That one taken for ball 2 as it misses upstairs high. Just letter high. So 2 balls, 2 strikes, and 2 outs. Mearswa kicks and fires. That one misses as it spikes in the dirt on the outside corner. So the count level now to Javier Valdez, who just finished his sophomore season at Florida International where he batted .282. So here's the pitch. That one fastball lifted to third. Backhand grab from Wassel on his knee. Throws over to first. It's in time. Man, oh man, Jack Wassel with what an athletic play there at third base for the third out of the innings. So it's a 1-2-3 inning for the Fond du Lac Dock Spiders. No runs, no hits for the Woodchucks, and no Dock Spiders errors, no one left on base. We'll head on the bottom of the first inning with no score between the Wisconsin Woodchucks and the Fond du Lac Dock Spiders. Stay tuned. You're listening to Dock Spiders Baseball on KFIZ.
Hi, I'm Tiara. Stop down to check out this month's specials at Corneli's on Prairie Road in Fond du Lac.
Where you'll find Nature's Crystal 24 packs of water, just $2.99. 28-ounce Gatorade assorted flavors, 2 for $3. And Nature's Crystal 20-ounce Sport Cap water, 69 cents or 2 for $1. All at the Corneli's on Johnson Street and Prairie Road in Fond du Lac.
Shop local, shop Corneli's.
Horicon Bank is proud to be the official bank of the Fond du Lac Dock Spiders. Stop in to open your Dock Spider checking account today. You'll get exclusive perks and your very own Dock Spiders debit card. See a personal banker for more details. Visit them at their offices on East and West Johnson Street in Fond du Lac or online at horiconbank.com. Member FDIC.
We're the natural choice, Horicon Bank.
The Fond du Lac tradition continues since 1969. Bob's Pizza. Legendary pizza, legendary city. The same great tasting pizza, delivery 7 days a week from 11 until close. Fabulous Bob's Take and Bake Carryout Deal. Buy one, get one free. Frozen and wholesale pizzas. Do I need to say more? 25 East Merrill Avenue, 922-6505. Like them on Facebook at Bob's Pizza. Legendary pizza, legendary city.
And welcome back to Dock Spiders Baseball on KFIZ. John Mearswa retires the side in the top of the first inning for Fond du Lac, so we'll see batters 1, 2, and 3 up for the Dock Spiders with no score between Fond du Lac and the Wisconsin Woodchucks. Cam McGuire with you in the broadcast booth tonight from Harebaker Field in Fond du Lac, Wisconsin. Glad to have you tuning in. It'll be Mitch Bowe, Chris Ayers, and Cole Zamowski at the top of the order for Fond du Lac. And we'll see what Mitch Bowe can do here, the University of Iowa Hawkeye. The first pitch from Cole is on its way. That one fastball in there for a strike as it's on the outside corner. Letter high to Mitch Bowe, who's batting .296 on the season. No balls, 1 strike to the Naperville, Illinois product. 5'9", 175 pounds. Cole kicks and deals. That one in there again for a strike on the outside corner, this time about thigh high, so Mason Cole making his debut for the Woodchucks is quickly up on strikes in his first batter face. No balls, 2 strikes, no outs. Cole kicks and delivers. That one misses way outside and high, so it'll be ball 1, a 1-2 count now to Mitch Bowe, who's batting .296. He's in his 13th start. He's batted at the top of the order 12 times this season. Here's the 1-2 offering from Cole. That one lifted foul into the backstop, so we'll reset and do it again to Mitch Bowe. For Mason Cole, he comes from Texas A&M, the redshirt freshman who pitched 6 2/3 innings this season with a 2.7 ERA. So 1 ball, 2 strikes to Bowe. Cole sets letter high, now deals. That one lifted hard, foul up and out of play down the third base side. So for Cole, this season at Texas A&M, they went 40-22, and they fell in the NCAA Regional to Texas and Indiana. So we'll see a 1-2 count now to Mitch Bowe. No score, no outs in the bottom of the first. The pitch. That one misses inside as Bowe has to shun away from it just about knee-high. So the count leveled at 2 balls, 2 strikes. We'll see what Mason Cole decides to go with here to Mitch Bowe out of the University of Iowa. As Cole kicks and deals. Fastball misses upstairs on the outside corner, so it'll be a payoff pitch to Mitch Bowe. So Bowe steps in the batter's box, taps home plate, now raises the bat high above his head. The pitch, that one lifted, foul up and out of play down the third base side. So we'll do it again for Mitch Bowe. See the ninth pitch of the at-bat here to lead things off for Fond du Lac. Bowe swings the all-black barrel, squared stance, black and white batting gloves, shin guard on the right shin. Bowe calls time from the left side of the batter's box, taps his cleats off the dirt, now wipes the all-black barrel. Takes one swing and steps back in. Cole gets the sign now. Kicks and fires home. That one lifted to the second baseman, Michael Fernandez. One step to his right, throws over to first. Is it in time? It's not. So Mitch Bowe with a leadoff single here for the Fond du Lac Dock Spiders in the bottom of the first inning. So Mitch Bowe, who batted in the fifth spot last Sunday, back up in his normal spot, and he leads things off with a single in the bottom of the first. Will bring up Chris Ayers out of Indiana State, who comes in here with a 7-game hit streak. Chris Ayers is batting .345 on the season. So one base runner on, Bowe with about a 5-step lead off first. Here's the pitch. That one lifted hard, foul up and out of play on the third base side. So it'll be no balls, 1 strike to Chris Ayers out of Westfield, Indiana. And for Ayers in his last 4 games, he's had 3 hits 3 times in 3 of those games. No balls, 1 strike. Cole, the pick off to first. Both slides back quickly in time. So Cole will get the ball back from the first baseman, Alex Terrell. No balls, 1 strike to Chris Ayers. 6'2", 195 pounds from the left side. Here's the 0-1. Fastball taken for ball number 1 as it misses low and away. So a 1-1 count now to Chris Ayers, who has 20 hits this season, 8 RBI. A 1-1 count. Cole looks back to first, now kicks and deals. That one lifted way high up and out of play down the third base side. Over the stands here at Harebaker Field, the field dimensions, 320 down the right and left field side, 370 down the left and right gap, and 400 to deep center. A rather lengthy ballpark in the Northwoods League. The 2-1 pitch from Cole. He sets, but then he throws back to first as Bowe is back in time. So 2 balls, 1 strike. The count stands to Chris Ayers. Steps out of the batter's box and now steps back in. Wears the navy blue cleats and the all-black bat. Open stance for number 10, Chris Ayers. Bowe with about a 4-step lead off the first base bag. Cole sets and fires. That one misses way outside, upstairs high, so the count will be 3-1 now to Chris Ayers as Mitch Bowe led things off in the bottom of the first inning with a leadoff single. Here in the bottom of the first, no outs, a 3-1 count to Ayers. Cole with the pickoff back to first again for the 3rd time in this at-bat, but Bowe slides back in plenty of time. Mitch Bowe, who has 2 stolen bases, hasn't been caught yet this season. And now the 3-1 offering from Cole on its way. That one, check swing there from Ayers, and it trickles over near the Dock Spiders dugout down the third base side, and the Woodchucks down the right base side. So we'll see a payoff pitch again from Mason Cole, this time to Chris Ayers. So we'll see what he can do this time around. Mitch Bowe got a single off of him on the full count in the last at-bat. Cole kicks and deals. That one lifted foul up into the netting to the left of home plate. So we'll reset and do it again for Chris Ayers, who batted .222 this season at Indiana State, made 22 appearances in 14 games played. Waves the all-black bat. Cole gets the sign from Quiones. Sets and throws. Bo's going over to second. Ayers tips that one back as it's into Quiones' glove, but drops it. So the count will still be 3 balls, 2 strikes to Chris Ayers, who's third on this team, batting .345. He's had the second most at-bats at 58, 20 hits, and 9 runs. So a 3-2 count, 1 base runner on first, no score. Cole kicks and throws. That one lifted into center field. Right underneath this one is Reese Alexiades for the first out. So Ayers flies out to center field, and F8 for those of you keeping score at home. So it's 1 out in the bottom of the first inning. No score between the Wisconsin Woodchucks and the Fond du Lac Dock Spiders in the 5th meeting of the season. Both teams with 2 wins apiece, and for both teams, 1 has come on the road and 1 has come at their home ballpark. Fond du Lac 6-2 at home this season, 4-6 away from Harebaker Field. So it brings up Cole Zabowski in the 3rd spot playing first base. And now here's the delivery. That one lifted hard, foul down the third base side, up and out of play over the Coors Light boat launch down the third base side. With the Pilar and Vine group in there tonight, about 145 of them was the number that was going to be in there tonight. So no balls, 1 strike, 1 out to the Ole Miss Rebel, Cole Zabowski from the left side. Cole will go back to the pickoff to first, but Bo is back in time. So Bo's been there on first, had that leadoff single for the Dock Spiders, as Cole's tried to pick him off at first 4 times now. As Bo takes the lead off first about 4 steps. Cole will look back. Now sets about head high. Kicks and deals the 0-1. Bo's going over to second. Zabowski lifts that one into right field. Will it stay fair? It does. Bo's going to round to third. Zabowski's at first. He thought about going back. Then Bo will come in to score. Zabowski slides into second. So Zabowski gets the RBI double, as it looks like now. That one was right on the line of the third base side, as the Fond du Lac Dock Spiders bullpen down the third base side is saying fair, as we'll see the field manager for the Wisconsin Woodchucks, Andrew Fabian, come out now, as all 3 umpires will gather. Pat Crowley, Kyle Peters, and Gavin Oakley, seeing if that's a foul ball or not. So Zabowski is stepping off second, and it looks like it'll be a foul ball to Cole Zabowski. He didn't know if it was fair or foul when he went up to first. Kind of hesitated and stepped on the first base bag and looked back to the umpires for the signal. As we see the home plate umpire now, Pat Crowley, having a word with field manager Zach Charbonneau, just in front of the Dock Spiders dugout down the left field line. So Zabowski will be back at the batter's box. Bo will be back at first. And the count will be no balls, 2 strikes, 1 out to Cole Zabowski, who's batting .231 this season for the Dock Spiders. 6'5", 230 pounds from the left side, squared stance. Cole sets and deals. That breaking ball misses on the outside corner, just about thigh high to Cole Zabowski. So now a 1-2 count to Cole Zabowski. No score in the bottom of the first inning. 1 out as Bo takes his lead off first. Cole kicks and deals. Zabowski lifts that one foul down the first base side. So we'll reset and do it again to Cole Zabowski, who made 55 starts for the Rebels this season in 58 appearances, where he batted .300 with 63 hits. 8 doubles, 10 home runs. Ole Miss this season, 48-17 out of the SEC, where they won the SEC tournament title. So Bo takes about another 4-step lead off first. A 1-2 count to Zabowski. Cole sets the ball in his glove about head high. Now kicks and deals. That one lifted in between the 4-3 hole. Boson around second and stay there. So back-to-back singles from the Dock Spiders in the bottom of the first inning with 1 out. So Mitch Bo will advance to second. Cole Zabowski advances to first for the single. And now for Cole Zabowski picks up his 7th hit in his 7th appearance for the Dock Spiders this season. All 7 appearances have been starts for the Ole Miss Rebel. So base runners on first and second. It brings up Andrew Bullock with 1 out in the cleanup spot, DHing tonight. He steps in from the left side. Cole sets and deals. That one taken for ball 1 as it spikes the dirt on the inside corner. Quiones has to rip his mask off and locate it, but the runners will stay at their respective bags. So it's 1 ball, no strike to Andrew Bullock out of Western Carolina. He's 6 of 16 this season against the Wisconsin Woodchucks, batting .375. 1 ball, no strike. 1 out. Base runners on first and second. Bo with about a 5-step lead off second. Now the 1-0. That one tip. Fastball taken for ball 2 as it spikes the dirt on the inside corner. So 2 quick balls, no strikes to Andrew Bullock, who's batting .250 on the season. He's making his 15th start, appearing in his 18th game this season for the Dock Spiders. The Western Carolina product, Andrew Bullock from the left side. Swings the all-black barrel. Squared stance, shin guard on the right shin. Here's the 2-0 offering. That one spikes the dirt, gets into the backstop. Bo will advance to third. Zabowski will advance to second. They'll rule that one a wild pitch. So the count will be 3 balls, no strikes to Andrew Bullock. So Mason Cole in his debut for the Wisconsin Woodchucks in a little bit of a jam here. He's given up 2 hits in the bottom of the first on 3 batters, and now 3 balls, no strike to Andrew Bullock. 1 out in the bottom of the first. No score between the Dock Spiders and the Woodchucks in the 5th meeting of the season. Cole kicks and deals. Fastball lifted there. This one could be in time for 2. The relay to first, and it's in time. So actually, pardon me, that's just 1 out as Bo will come in to score as the runners were on second and third after they advanced on the wild pitch. So Bullock will pick up the RBI on the play as Mitch Bo comes in to score from third, and the Dock Spiders lead 1-0 in the bottom of the first inning. With 2 outs, it brings up Jack Wassel from the left side, playing third base in his 2nd game with the Dock Spiders. Played at first in his debut for Fond du Lac last Sunday. Here's the pitch from Cole. Fastball, big swing and a miss there from Wassel. So no balls, 1 strike to Jack Wassel in the bottom of the first inning. 2 outs. Zabowski stands on the third base bag, the lone base runner on for Fond du Lac. Here's the 0-1. That one check swing there from Zabowski. It's in there for a strike on the outside corner of the fastball just below the belt. So Cole's quickly up on strikes here to Jack Wassel, the freshman out of University of Minnesota, the 0-2. That one right over the plate, breaking ball. So 3 quick strikes from Cole as Wassel goes down looking. But the Dock Spiders, they pick up 1 run off of 2 hits. No Woodchucks errors, and Fond du Lac leaves 1 base runner on. We'll head into the top of the second with Fond du Lac leading Wisconsin 1-0. Stay tuned. You're listening to Dock Spiders Baseball on KFIZ.
Located at 498 North Rolling Meadows Drive in Fond du Lac, Silica is your one-stop shop.
Horicon Bank is proud to be the official bank of the Dock Spiders. Stop in to open your Dock Spiders checking account today. You'll get exclusive perks like half price tickets to select games and your very own Dock Spiders debit card. See a personal banker for more details. Member FDIC.
We're the natural choice. Horicon Bank.
This is the Pepsi that your father drank and your grandfather drank.
When I was your age, we worked.
This is the Pepsi that your Uncle Ted drank when rock sounded like this. This is the Pepsi for American pastimes. Whether you're tailgating at a speedway or courtside watching your favorite player make a breakaway,
He scores!
This is the Pepsi for those who are forever fun. This is the Pepsi for every generation.
Be proud of your career. At Quad Graphics, we're looking for dedicated, hardworking individuals in search of a rewarding career. You'll start out at a competitive wage with opportunities to advance immediately. We offer career training programs, on-site healthcare, fitness centers, 401k retirement savings, and many more great benefits. To learn more about our job opportunities and to apply online, visit us at bquad.com.
And welcome back to Doc Spiders Baseball on KFIZ. We head in the top of the second inning. Fond du Lac leading 1-0. We'll see batters 4, 5, and 6. Due up for the Woodchucks, it'll be Zach DeLoach, the designated hitter for Wisconsin tonight from the left side. The first pitch, that fastball in there for a strike as it just on the left side of home plate from our vantage point here in the broadcast booth. And now the 0-1 pitch from Mearswa. That breaking ball lifted, foul, up and way high down the third base side. So Mearswa quickly up on strikes here to Zach DeLoach. Mearswa retired this side back in the first inning with 2 strikeouts. Mearswa kicks and deals. Fastball misses on the outside corner, low, about shin level to Zach DeLoach for the Wisconsin Woodchucks. Out of Texas A&M, where he just finished his freshman season. Mearswa sets and deals the 1-2. That one lifted foul back into the backstop, so we'll reset and do it all again to Zach DeLoach, who's played in 2 games this season where he has 3 hits and 10 at-bats and 3 runs. So the 1-2 from Mearswa. He rocks and deals. That one lifted to the second baseman, Mitch Bowe, who comes in 2 steps in front of him, throws it over to first, and it's in time for the first out. So for Zach DeLoach in his first at-bat, he grounds out to the second baseman, Mitch Bowe, who has the 1 Doc Spiders run after a leadoff single. And then Andrew Bullock hit a sacrifice hit in the infield, and it was able to send Mitch Bowe home. So now it's Dom DiRenzo from the right side out of Oklahoma. Mearswa steps and deals. That fastball upstairs high, misses over the plate. About letter high to the Oklahoma Sooner, Dom DiRenzo. 1 ball, no strike. Mearswa kicks and deals. Fastball over the plate, but misses high. Just about letter high, so 2 balls, no strikes to Dom DiRenzo out of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. 6 foot, 183 pounds in his 3rd start for the Woodchucks. He's batting .222. The 2-0. That one gets away from McCleary. Fastball down low as it trickles back into the backstop. So 3 balls, no strikes to Dom DiRenzo out of Oklahoma, where he appeared in 39 games, made 14 starts, batted just .170 with 9 hits. The 3-0 offering. That one lifted to first. Will it stay fair? It does not. That one was a close one. Zabowski was about 5 steps behind the first base bag and leaned over there for the backhand grab. So it'll be 3 balls, 1 strike to Dom DiRenzo. And for the Oklahoma Sooners, they went 38-25 this season. They fell in the regional to Mississippi State. The 3-1 count, 1 out in the top of the second. Fond du Lac leads 1-0. The pitch from Mearswa. That fastball, big swing and a miss as it catches the outside corner. This will be a full count pitch now to the Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania native Dom DiRenzo, who just finished his junior season. Mearswa steps off the rubber and deals. Breaking ball in there for a strike as it just gets the strike zone on the inside corner, belt high, as DiRenzo watches that one go by. So John Mearswa with 3 strikeouts so far this evening, and he's only faced 5 batters as Fond du Lac leads 1-0 in the top of the second, 2 outs, no one on base. It brings up TJ Ragoose. The pitch. That one upstairs high on the outside corner. Fastball misses, so it'll be 1 ball, no strikes to TJ Ragusi. The 1-0. That breaking ball way upstairs high on the inside corner, so it'll be 2 balls, no strikes. Ragusi just finished his junior year at Baylor. Here's the 2-0 offering. Fastball just clips the inside corner above the knees for strike 1. So 2 balls, 1 strike to TJ Ragusi. Where's number 12 for the Woodchucks? Mearswa kicks and deals. Big swing and a miss there from Ragusi. So 2s are hot on the scoreboard in the ball strikes and outs column. In the top of the second inning, Fond du Lac leads 1-0, no one on. Mearswa steps off the rubber and deals. Breaking ball in there for a strike over the plate. So John Mearswa is absolutely dealing tonight. He retires the side for the second straight time. No runs No hits and no Fond du Lac errors. No one left on base for the Woodchucks. We'll go into the bottom of the second inning with Fond du Lac leading 1-0. Stay tuned. You're listening to Doc Spiders Baseball on KFIZ.
We recognize the name L&H Gear because they have been a Fond du Lac family business since 1958. Big job, small job, they do it best. L&H Gear helping you create a beautiful outdoors with vibrant decorative stone, beautiful colors of shredded mulch, crushed stone, the perfect garden soil for your flower and vegetable plots, even sand for play boxes. Everything you need to be the envy of the neighborhood. Pickup or delivery. Call L&H Gear weekdays 7 to 4:30, 921-7546, 921-7546.
Craig Culver of Culver's.
Before farm to table, there was just good, wholesome food. Grown by America's farm families, prepared fresh at Culver's, and always served with a smile. We still cook every Butterburger to order using fresh 100% Midwest beef and craft our frozen custard right in the restaurant using family farm fresh dairy. So thank you, farmers. Welcome to Delicious.
At Eartech Heating, we are all excited for sunshine and warmer temperatures, and we want to do whatever it takes to ensure you're not caught in the heat of summer with no AC. Before the blazing temps hit, let our technicians clean and inspect your AC to ensure it's performing at its best when you need it most. Our NATE certified technicians bring the right tools, expert knowledge, and Bryant's high-quality products right to your door. For AC maintenance, service, and installation in the Fond du Lac area, call 924-6742 and 239-4307 for our Ripon office.
And welcome back to Doc Spiders Baseball on KFIZ. We get in the bottom of the second inning where the Doc Spiders lead the Wisconsin Woodchucks 1-0. We'll see for Fond du Lac, we'll see batters 6, 7, and 8. Due up, it's Jacob Adams from the left side. Cole steps off the rubber and deals. The first pitch lifted into left shallow center field. One step back behind him, and the left fielder, TJ Ragusi, is able to make the grab head high. So one pitch, one out. It's an F7 for those of you keeping score at home. Cam McGuire with you in the broadcast booth from Harebaker Field in Fond du Lac, Wisconsin. Glad to have you tuning in wherever you may be, where Fond du Lac leads Wisconsin 1-0. One out in the bottom of the second. No base runners on. It brings up Dayton Provost, the left fielder. Cole kicks and deals. That one lifted hard, but out of play down the right field side. So no balls, one strike to Dayton Provost, who just finished this season at Ventura College. He'll be a Cowboy next season at Oklahoma State. He's batting .224 on the season, making his 14th start. So no balls, one strike, one out to Provost from the left side. Here's the pitch. That one lifted foul back up into the netting to the left of home plate. So for Mason Cole, he's quickly up on strikes here to Dayton Provost. He gave up 2 singles in the first inning and 1 run. Dished out 1 strikeout. No balls, 2 strikes to Provost, who swings the all-black barrel from the left side. Here it is. That one spikes the dirt low on the inside corner. Fastball will be for a ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Dayton Provost, 6 foot 395 pounds. Has the shin guard on the right shin. And now the 1-2. Big swing and a miss there from Provost. Quiones drops the strike and throws over to first. And it's in time. So 2 outs now for the Woodchucks against the Doc Spiders as Provost goes down swinging. And we'll go to the A spot where we find Brett McCleary, who's doing the catching of the balls and strikes tonight for the Doc Spiders out of the University of Iowa. We'll try to keep the inning alive here in the bottom of the second. 2 outs. Cole kicks and deals. That one first pitch fastball for strike number 1 as it goes over the plate just about knee-high to McCleary. So no balls, 1 strike. Cole steps and deals. That one lifted back into the netting to the right of home plate. So Cole quickly up on strikes here to back-to-back batters, trying to retire the side, which John Mearswa for the Doc Spiders has done twice tonight. In the bottom of the second inning, Fond du Lac leads 1-0. The 0-2 pitch. That one lifted hard, foul up and out of play. Down the first base side here at Harebaker Field, home of the Fond du Lac Doc Spiders in their second season of play. They went 38-34 last season. They're currently 11-8 on the season. So no balls, 2 strikes to McCleary. Cole kicks and throws. Big swing and a miss there from McCleary. So for Mason Cole, he retires the side in here in the second inning. He picks up 2 strikeouts. No Fond du Lac runs or hits. No Woodchucks errors. No one left on base. We'll head on the top of the third inning with Fond du Lac leading 1-0. Stay tuned. You're listening to Doc Spiders Baseball on KFIZ.
Each morning before you wake, you dream of breakfast like Mom used to make. Eggs, bacon, potatoes too. Can't wait to eat all this amazing food. Then the alarm bell rings and no one's cooking you anything. Real life is hard when your morning is hell. Have breakfast with a fried egg shell.
Get 2 naked egg tacos for just $3.49. All the breakfast you love wrapped in a fried egg shell. Only at Taco Bell. At participating stores for a limited time during breakfast hours. Prices may vary. Tax extra.
We recognize the name L&H Gear because they have been a Fond du Lac family business since 1958. Big job, small job, they do it best. L&H Gear helping you create a beautiful outdoors with vibrant decorative stone, beautiful colors of shredded mulch, crushed stone, the perfect garden soil for your flower and vegetable plots, even sand for play boxes. Everything you need to be the envy of the neighborhood. Pickup or delivery. Call L&H Gear weekdays 7 to 4:30, 921-7546, 921-7546.
Horicon Bank is proud to be the official bank of the Fond du Lac Doc Spiders. Stop in to open your Doc Spider checking account today. You'll get exclusive perks and your very own Doc Spiders debit card. See a personal banker for more details. Visit them at their offices on East and West Johnson Street in Fond du Lac or online at horiconbank.com. Member FDIC.
We're the natural choice. Horicon Bank.
And welcome back to Doc Spiders Baseball on KFIZ. We head on the top of the third where Fond du Lac leads 1-0. We'll see batters 7, 8, and 9 due up Nick Lofton from the right side. The first pitch, breaking ball, taken for ball 1 as it misses low and away to Nick Lofton out of Baylor University. Here's the 1-0. Fastball in there for a strike as it just clips the strike zone on the outside corner. 1 ball, 1 strike to Nick Lofton, the shortstop for the Woodchucks. Mearswood kicks and deals. That one swung on but fouled back into the backstop to the left of home plate. So a 1-2 count now to Nick Lofton. For the Woodchucks, swings the all-black barrel from the right side. Mearswood kicks and deals. That one swung on, chop foul, just over near the Doc Spiders dugout. So we'll reset and do it again to Nick Lofton out of Baylor, who's making his second start for the Woodchucks. He was 0 for 5 in his debut in a 10-8 loss against Rockford. Here's the 1-2. That one swung on to first. Zabowski behind the first base bag. He'll hold it himself, making about 3 steps and tags the first base bag for the first out. As Mearswa is dealing on the mound for the Doc Spiders, a team that, for them, their pitching has been really hot as of recent. They've had back-to-back shutouts. They've only allowed 7 runs in the last 5 games and 29 hits. They've allowed none here so far on the top of the third, where it brings up Isaac Quiones from the right side. The pitch swung on and missed there from Quiones in his first at-bat tonight, batting in the 8th spot. Mearswa steps off the rubber and deals. The 0-1 misses, gets away from McCleary as it trickles back into the backstop, so it'll be a 1-1 count now to Isaac Quiones out of the University of Miami. Mearswood kicks and fires. Breaking ball misses low and away. So 2 balls, 1 strike to Isaac Quiones, who's batting .250 this season for the Woodchucks in his 14th start, the 2-1. That fastball misses low in the dirt on the outside corner. So the count 3-1 now, 1 out in the top of the third. No base runners on. Fond du Lac leads 1-0. Mearswood sets and deals. That fastball swung on into the backstop to the right of home plate. So we'll see the count pushed to full to Isaac Quiones, 5'10", 190 pounds. From the right side, swings the all-black barrel. Open stance. Now the payoff. That fastball swung and missed on from Quiones. So for John Mearswood, picks up his 5th strikeout of the evening so far. And here in just the 3rd inning, 3 of them have been on swings. And we go to the bottom of the order, where it'll be Michael Fernandez. Fernandez from the left side will try to keep the inning alive. Mierswa kicks and fires. Fastball lifted down the first base side, just foul. So no balls, 1 strike to Michael Fernandez. This pitching staff for the Fond du Lac Dock Spiders, a 2.65 ERA this season. They've given up 154 hits in 20 games, just 77 runs. Here's the 0-1 from Mierswa. That breaking ball misses high upstairs over the plate. So 1 ball, 1 strike to Michael Fernandez, who is batting .220 on the season. The pitch, fastball lifted, foul hard down the third base side, up and out of play. So we'll see a 1-2 count to Michael Fernandez with 2 outs in the top of the third. Fond du Lac leads 1-0. Mierswa wastes no time on that mound, steps off the rubber and throws. Fastball swung on there and missed from Fernandez. John Mierswa, have yourself a night. He's retired the side now 3 times, and he picks up his 6th strikeout of the season. We'll head into the bottom of the third inning. No runs from the Woodchucks, no hits, no Fond du Lac errors, and no one left on base. Stay tuned. You're listening to Dock Spiders Baseball on KFIZ.
For Brewpub, lots and lots of pizza. Our pizzas are designed with the hungry in mind. They're huge, they're happening, and they're epically delicious. This ain't no bat boy pizza. Brewpub pizzas are made with premium meat and veggie toppings, then bombarded with over half a pound of award-winning mozzarella cheese. Every bite is a grand slam of goodness. So if you're craving a bold, serious flavored pizza, choose Brewpub Lots and Lots of Pizza for the perfect game. Available in the frozen section of your favorite local grocery store. Brewpub Lots and Lots of Pizzas, the ingredients for a great time.
Pass me that Mountain Dew Kickstart.
Oh, yeah. We about to take things down a notch.
Hold on. Did you say down?
Way down.
But I was tired earlier and needed a boost. So I just drank a Mountain Dew Kickstart. And now the speed is hella slow for how I'm feeling right now. Woo! I thought the fast songs were first.
Mountain Dew Kickstart. Bold, refreshing with the boost of dew.
At Summit Automotive, we treat you like family.
We're right here off Highway 41 in Fond du Lac.
And we have one of the largest selections of vehicles.
That's right, over 400 to choose from.
At Summit Automotive.
New Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Rams.
And one of the largest used car and truck selections.
That means you can drive one home today.
We'll give you our best deal.
Our best value.
You have our word on it.
Come see us. We'll go
the extra mile for you.
At Summit Automotive, Fond du Lac.
And welcome back to Dock Spiders Baseball on KFIZ. We head in the bottom of the third inning where we'll see batters 9-1 and 2 up for Fond du Lac, who leads 1-0 after they picked up the run in the first inning when Mitch Bowe was sent home from third off a sacrifice hit from Andrew Bullock. Here's the first pitch to Jordan Prentice. Big swing and a miss there for Prentice as Cole gets him swinging on the fastball. Jordan Prentice playing center field tonight in his second game for the Dock Spiders. His first start out of UCLA. From the left side, no balls, 1 strike. No outs in the bottom of the third. Cole sets at the letters, now deals. Fastball misses upstairs high on the outside corner, just letter high of Jordan Prentice, who stands from that left side at 5'11", 175 pounds. So a 1 ball, 1 strike. The count is at. Cole kicks and deals. Fastball lifted way hard out of plate on the third base side over the Dock Spiders dugout. So the count will push to 1 ball, 2 strikes to Jordan Prentice, who played in 16 games for UCLA this season, made no starts and just had 2 at-bats. The 1-2 count to Prentice. That one misses way inside, down low, so it'll be a 2-2 count to Prentice, who had a scoot out of the way of that one, or else it was going right into the side of his leg. So 2 balls, 2 strikes, no outs. Cole on the mound in his debut for the Wisconsin Woodchucks. He kicks and deals. Fastball lifted hard into right center field, rushing from right field, not going to be able to make the grab is DiRenzo. So Prentice will lead things off with a single here in the bottom of the third inning as DiRenzo had to chase that one down to his right, but it dropped about a couple feet to his right and was unable to make the grab. So Here tonight for the Dock Spiders, Mitch Bowe led things off in the first with a single. Jordan Prentice leads things off with a single in the third inning, and now it's Bowe back up at the dish from the left side. Prentice takes about a 6-step lead off first. Cole checks back to first. Now sets head high and deals. Bowe shows bunt, then pulls back, misses upstairs and high for ball one. So 1 ball, no strike to Mitch Bowe. And Fond du Lac this season, when leading off, they're batting .228 and 149 at-bats. So 1 ball, no strike to Mitch Bowe. Base runner on first, no outs in the bottom of the third. Fond du Lac leads 1-0. Cole kicks and deals. Fastball lifted way foul. Up and out of play down the third base side. So a 1-1 count now to Mitch Bowe, who led things off a lot this season to start the ballgame for the Fond du Lac Dock Spiders. For Mitch Bowe, he's making his 13th start. He's led things off now, after tonight, 12 times this season, batting .296. 1 ball, 1 strike. Cole goes back to first, trying to pick off Prentice, but he slides back in time with plenty of time. So Bowe will reset out of the batter's box from the left side. Wipes off the all-black bat, now touches home plate. Swings the all-black barrel, raises it high above his head. The 1-1 count. Cole goes back for the pickoff to first again, but Prentice is back in time. So we saw Cole in the first inning try to pick off Bowe from first base 4 times, as he's gone twice over to first with Jordan Prentice with about a 5-step lead off first now. The 1-1 count to Mitch Bowe. Cole sets head high and deals. That one lifted hard, foul, and out of play down the third base side. So the count will push to 1 ball, 2 strikes to Mitch Bowe, who just finished his junior season at Iowa. Started 50 games and 51 appearances, batted .266 for the Hawkeyes out of the Big Ten, where they went 33 and 20. So a 1-2 count now to Bowe. Prentice with about a 5-step lead off first. Cole sets head high. 6-6 he is, now deals. That one taken for ball 2. The fastball misses inside, knee high to Mitch Bowe, who stands 5'9", 175 pounds. So the count levels at 2 apiece, no outs in the bottom of the third. 1 base runner on. Fond du Lac leads the Wisconsin Woodchucks 1-0 here in the 5th meeting of the season. Cole gets the sign from his catcher, Quiones. Goes back for the pickoff to first. Prentice slides back in time. So 3 times we've seen now at this at-bat to Mitch Bowe that Mason Cole has tried to pick off Jordan Prentice at first. So Cole gets the sign now. Sets and deals. Fastball lifted into left center field. Shallow field. Is it going to drop? It does not, as number 2 there, rushing in with a great grab, is Nick Lofton. It does drop, so Bowe gets to second. And from our vantage point up here, maybe the folks to my left can see a little better than I can, but that one drops for a base hit for Mitch Bowe. So 2 singles on the night now for Mitch Bowe. And it's back-to-back singles here in the 3rd inning for the Fond du Lac Dock Spiders. So if they'll have runners on first and second, and it'll bring up Chris Ayers from the left side. Ayers is 0 for 1 tonight, so we'll see what he can do his second time around, batting .345 on the season. His 3rd on the team with 20 hits. So he swings the all-black bat, open stance, all-white batting gloves. Cole looks back to second, now deals. That fastball lifted back into the backstop directly behind home plate for strike 1. So no balls, 1 strike to Chris Ayers, the Indiana State product. Has 8 RBI on the season, and we mentioned batting .345. So on first, Jordan Prentice with about a 8-step lead off first base bag. Alex Terrell playing right behind him, the first baseman. Now the 0-1. That breaking ball in there for a strike as it clips the outside corner of the strike zone, knee high to the 6'2", 295-pounder Chris Ayers. So Mason Cole quickly up on strikes to Chris Ayers. No balls, 2 strikes, no outs. Base runners on first and second. Cole sets head high, now deals. That one check swing there from Ayers, and it misses for a ball. as it misses shin high over the plate. So the count now, 1 ball, 2 strikes to Chris Ayers, no outs in the bottom of the third. Fond du Lac leads 1-0. Bo takes a lead off second. Right behind him is the shortstop, Nick Lofton. And the same goes over to first with Alex Terrell right behind Jordan Prentice. Cole looks back to second as Ayers will call time. As we saw Cole look back to second, and the shortstop, Nick Lofton, pretended to go back to the second base bag, and Jordan Prentice quickly reached back to the bag, but Cole was faking him out on that one. So here's the 1-2 pitch now to Chris Ayers. That one spikes the dirt low, so it'll be 2 balls, 2 strikes to Chris Ayers out of Indiana State. Trying to make it 3 straight hits for the Dock Spiders to lead things off here in the bottom of the third, where they lead 1-0 over the Woodchucks. The pitch. That one, big swing and a miss there from Ayers as Cole got him swinging on the fastball, which caught the inside corner just about shin high. So for Mason Cole, he picks up his 4th strikeout of the night. 3 of him have been on swings, and it brings up Cole Zabowski out of Ole Miss, who's 1 for 1 with a single back in the first inning. So he has base runners on first and second, 1 out. Zabowski from the left side. 6'5", 230 pounds. He's batting .231 on the season, now with 7 hits after the single in the first. Cole kicks and deals. That one taken for ball 1 as the fastball misses low on the inside corner. Just about shin high to number 37, Cole Zabowski. So no balls, 1 strike. 1 ball, no strikes to Cole Zabowski. The pitch, that one swung foul just to the right near the Woodchucks dugout. So it'll be a 1-1 count now to Zabowski. With 1 out, Jordan Prentice, the base runner on second. Mitch Bowe, the base runner on first. We'll see what Zabowski can do this time around in his second at-bat. He's 1 for 1 on the night with that single back in the first inning. Cole gets a sign from his catcher, Quiones. Now rocks and deals. That one spikes the dirt low on the inside corner. Runners will stay as Quiones does a nice job keeping that one in front of him. But it will be 2 balls, 1 strike to Cole Zabowski. .6'5", 230 pounds. Cole Zabowski just finished his sophomore season at Ole Miss. 2 balls, 1 strike, 1 out. Base runners on first and second. Oh, they throw back to second there to Nick Lofton, but he's not back in time as Prentice slides in. As Cole threw it back to second, but just caught the dirt there a little bit. Lofton does a nice job keeping that one in front of him. So now Cole looking for the sign from Quiones. Gets it, sets head high. Now the 2-1 pitch. That one taken for ball 3 as the fastball misses in the dirt on the inside corner. So 3 balls, 1 strike to Cole Zabowski, who's trying to get on base for the second time tonight after that single back in the first inning, batting .231 on the season. The Ole Miss Rebel, Cole Zabowski. Here's the 3-1 offering. That one, fastball taken for ball 4 as it just misses the strike zone on the outside corner. So Zabowski will take his free walk to first. Jordan Prentice will advance to third, and Mitch Bowe advances to second, and it brings up Andrew Bullock, who has seen himself in this spot this season against the Wisconsin Woodchucks when he hit the grand slam back on opening night in the 11-3 win over the Woodchucks from Athletic Park in Wausau. Bullock batting .250 on the season. He's 6 of 16 against Wisconsin this year. Here's the pitch. That one swung on hard into right field. It's going to drop for a base hit. Bowe's going to come home, or Prentice is going to come home to score. As he in time, he is. So Andrew Bullock with the RBI single, sending Jordan Prentice home, and the Dock Spiders lead 2-0 now over the Wisconsin Woodchucks. And now for Andrew Bullock. He picks up his second RBI of the night after the sacrifice in the first inning, which sent home Mitch Bose. And now Jordan Prentice is sent home, and the bases are still loaded as Bo advances to third. Zabowski advances to second, and Bullock advances to first on the RBI single for Andrew Bullock, getting his 14th hit of the season. As we'll see an umpire visit here to the left of the pitcher's mound. It's Pat Crowley, Kyle Peters, and Gavin Oakley. Just about 10 steps to the left of the pitcher's mound. We'll let you know what they rule it safe. So they just want to make the conscious decision on that one. But it will stay a 2-0 lead for the Fond du Lac Dock Spiders. 5 hits here in the bottom of the third inning, where they come into this game with 56 hits in the last 5 games. That's Jack Wassel with the bases loaded and 1 out. Here's the pitch. Wassel swings on that one hard. Foul down the third base side, so no balls, 1 strike to Jack Wassel. As Andrew Bullock had the bases loaded, a team that's batting .200 with the bases loaded. They get their 21st RBI when the bases are loaded. So no balls, 1 strike, 1 out. Bases juiced up for Jack Wassel. The pitch. That one lifted in between to the shortstop. This one could be in time for 2. The relay to first. Is it in time? And it is. So it's a 6-3 double play to end the inning for the Wisconsin Woodchucks. The Fond du Lac Dock Spiders, they pick up 1 run. They pick up 2 singles, no Woodchucks errors, and Fond du Lac leaves 1 base runner on base. We'll head into the top of the 4th inning where Fond du Lac leads 2-0. Stay tuned. You're listening to Dock Spiders Baseball on KFIZ.
Take News Talk 1450 KFIZ wherever you go on your phone or mobile device with the TuneIn app. Just download the TuneIn app on your iPhone, Android, or other mobile device, and you can listen to all of your favorite shows on KFIZ wherever you are. From local programs like The Breakfast Club and The Hoffee House to national shows like Clark Howard and Sean Hannity and the very best in high school sports play-by-play. They can all be streamed live no matter where you are in the world, absolutely free. Keep KFIZ in the palm of your hand with the TuneIn app. Horicon Bank is proud to be the official bank of the Fond du Lac Dock Spiders. Stop in to open your Dock Spider checking account today. You'll get exclusive perks and your very own Dock Spiders debit card. See a personal banker for more details. Visit them at their offices on East and West Johnson Street in Fond du Lac or online at horiconbank.com. Member FDIC.
We're the natural choice, Horicon Bank.
Craig Culver of Culver's. Before farm to table, there was just good, wholesome food. Grown by America's farm families, prepared fresh at Culver's, and always served with a smile. We still cook every Butterburger to order using fresh 100% Midwest beef and craft our frozen custard right in the restaurant using family farm fresh dairy. So thank you, farmers. Welcome to Delicious.
And welcome back to Dock Spiders Baseball on KFIZ. We're in the top of the 4th inning where we'll see batters 1, 2, and 3 up for the Wisconsin Woodchucks. The first pitch misses for a ball. The next one, that one taken outside low for ball number 2 to Reese Alexiades. So 2 balls, no strikes to Alexiades. Mearswa kicks and deals. That fastball in there for a strike on the inside corner as Alexiades watches it blow by him, knee high. So Fond du Lac leads here 2-0 in the top of the 4th. Now the pitch. That breaking ball in there for a strike on the outside corner. 2 balls, 2 strikes to Alexiades, who is 0 for 1 with a strikeout on the night. Mearswa kicks and deals. That one misses. Fastball upstairs high, just above the letters, over the plate. So the count will push to full, where John Mearswa has 6 strikeouts on the night. We'll see the pitch here. That one swung on back into the netting to the right of home plate. So we'll reset and do it again to Reese Alexiades. John Mearswa has retired the side 3 straight times this evening. We'll see what he can do here. The payoff pitch. Mearswa, that one misses way outside and low, so Alexianes will take the free walk to first, and they'll bring up Alex Terrell, number 15, who's 0 for 1 with a strikeout back in the first inning. The freshman out of Miami University, Alex Terrell. 1 base runner on first, no outs in the top of the 4th. Mearswa kicks and throws. That one runs upstairs high on the outside corner. So 1 ball, no strikes to Alex Terrell, who's batting .238 on the season for the Woodchucks in his 17th game. Mearswa sets head high and deals. That fastball in there for a strike on the outside corner just below the belt as Terrell watches it go by. So a 1-1 count now to Alex Terrell. As we mentioned, out of Miami, batted just .161 this season for the Hurricanes. Here's the 1-1 pitch from Mearswa. That one breaking ball misses on the outside corner low as McCleary has to shuffle 1 step to his left to keep it in front of him. So 2 balls, 1 strike, the count reads. Alexiades, the base runner on first with about a 3-step lead off the bag. Mearswa goes back for the pickoff, but he slides back in time. As Terrell waits from the left side of the batter's box, 2 balls, 1 strike. Squared stance, waves the all-black bat high above his head. Mearswa goes back for the pickoff again, not in time. So Alexiades takes his lead off first again. Mearswa sets and throws. That one, fastball on the outside corner, misses as it's taken for ball 3. Just below the belt of Alex Terrell, where the Dock Spiders lead 2-0 in the top of the 4th. 1 base runner on, no outs. Here's the 3-1 offering. Fastball tipped back foul up into the netting to the left of home plate, so we'll see a payoff pitch now to Alex Terrell after we saw one to Reese Alexiades, who reached on first on a walk. Mearswa looking for the sign from Brett McCleary, who's doing the catching of the strikes and balls tonight for Fond du Lac. Mearswa kicks and throws. That one lifted to the second baseman. Mitch Bowie makes the grab, throws to first, and it's in time. What a play there from Mitch Bowie, who sprawled out to his left and is able to get the first out. So for Alex Terrell, it's a 4-3 put out for those of you keeping score at home. Cam McGuire with you in the broadcast booth here from Harebaker Field. Glad to have you tuning in on this Tuesday night in Fond du Lac, Wisconsin, where the Dock Spiders lead 2-0 over the Woodchucks. So Alexianes advances over to second. Now it brings up Javier Valdez with 1 out. From the right side, squared stance, waves the all-black bat. The pitch. Fastball misses upstairs high, letter high to Valdez over the plate. So 1 ball, no strikes to Valdez, who grounded out to third back in the first inning. He's a .217 hitter for the Woodchucks this season in his 13th start. Mearswa steps off the rubber and deals. Fastball in there for a strike as it clips the top of the strike zone on the outside corner. Just about belt high to Javier Valdez, who stands 5'10", 190 pounds from that right side. So the count now 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out, a base runner on second. Mearswa kicks and throws. Breaking ball misses on the outside corner as it runs low. 2 balls, 1 strike to Javier Valdez, who played at Florida International this season. He batted .282 in 51 appearances, made 49 starts. Had 10 doubles and batted in 21 RBI as we see a mound visit here from Drew Tumblety out to Mearswa. Want to wish a happy birthday to the pitching coach, Drew Tumblety, who turns a very old 22 years old of age today on June 19th, as he has a couple words with John Mearswa, who hasn't allowed a hit yet tonight for Mearswa after retiring the side 3 straight innings in the first, the second, and the third. He gave up a walk here to start things off in the 4th inning. The Catholic University product in his 3rd start this season for the Fond du Lac Dock Spiders, back in his 2nd season here at Harebaker Field from Fond du Lac. So Tumblety will leave, and we'll see Valdez step back in the batter's box. 2 balls, 1 strike, 1 out, base runner on second. The offering. Fastball misses on the inside corner. Just belt high to Javier Valdez, so it'll be a 3-1 count now to the third baseman. Mearsma leans in for the sign from McCleary. Now sets letter high. Kicks and deals. That one lifted into left shallow center field, and the left fielder, Dayton Provost, makes the grab head high and throws back to Jake Adams, the shortstop. So it'll be an F7 for those of you keeping score at home, as Reese Alexiades will stay at second. And now it brings up Zach Deloach, who is 0 for 1 tonight with a ground out to second back in the second inning. So we'll see what he can do here, trying to extend the inning. Two outs. Fond du Lac leads 2-0. The pitch. Fastball clips the strike zone on the outside corner. Knee high to Zach Deloach. So no balls, 1 strike to the Texas A&M product, Zach Deloach. 6'1", 205 from the left side. Slightly open stance, all black bat. The 0-1. That one misses low in the dirt, so it'll be 1 ball, 1 strike. A special thank you to tonight's pregame Feed the Team sponsor, Pizza Hut. Feeling saucy? Spice up your pizza night with Pizza Hut's Wing Street Wings. 8 awesome sauces, 2 appetizers. Appetizing dry rubs paired with our crispy straight-cut fries. Here's the 1-1. That one lifted hard, foul up and out of play. So the count will push to 1 ball, 2 strikes. 2 outs as Zach Deloach will try to extend the inning here. With runners in scoring position with 2 outs this season, the Woodchucks are batting just 156 in 77 at-bats. A base runner stands on second. The 1-2. That one misses low on the outside corner. So it'll be taken for ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. As Reese Alexiades stands on second after leading things off here in the first with a walk. Got about a 6-step lead off second. Here's the 2-2 offering. That one swung on, fouled on the third base side. So we'll reset and do it again to Zach Deloach, who's in his 3rd start with the Woodchucks. He has 4 hits and 11 at-bats. Where's number 4? For the Woodchucks in their away green tops, gray bottoms. Mearsma kicks and deals. Breaking ball lifted into right shallow center. It's going to drop for a base hit. Alexiades rounds third and comes in to score. So it's an RBI single with 2 outs from Zach Deloach as he sends in Reese Alexiades from the second base bag. And now they're inching away at the 2-0 deficit. Now it's 2-1. The Fond du Lac Dock Spiders lead the Wisconsin Woodchucks in the bottom of the 4th inning with 2 outs. 1 base runner on, and it brings up Dom Dorenzo from the right side, who's 0 for 1 tonight. That one lifted hard into left field. Rushing after this one is Provost, able to make the grab across his chest on the backhand snag. So the Wisconsin Woodchucks, they pick up 1 run off of 1 hit. No Fond du Lac errors, and the Woodchucks leave 1 on base. We'll head in the bottom of the 4th inning with Fond du Lac leading 2-1. Stay tuned. You're listening to Dock Spiders Baseball on KFIZ.
Each morning before you wake, you dream of breakfast like Mom used to make. Eggs, bacon, potatoes too. Can't wait to eat all this amazing food. Then the alarm bell rings and no one's cooking you anything. Real life is hard when your morning is hell. Have breakfast with a fried egg shell.
Get 2 naked egg tacos for just $3.49. All the breakfast you love wrapped in a fried egg shell. Only at Taco Bell. At participating stores for a limited time during breakfast hours. Prices may vary. Tax extra.
We recognize the name L&H Gear because they have been a Fond du Lac family business since 1958. Big job, small job, they do it best. L&H Gear helping you create a beautiful outdoors with vibrant decorative stone, beautiful colors of shredded mulch, crushed stone, the perfect garden soil for your flower and vegetable plots, even sand for play boxes. Everything you need to be the envy of the neighborhood. Pick up or delivery. Call L&H Gear weekdays 7 to 4:30, 921-7546, 921-7546.
Horicon Bank is proud to be the official bank of the Fond du Lac Dock Spiders. Stop in to open your Dock Spider checking account today. You'll get exclusive perks and your very own Dock Spiders debit card. See a personal banker for more details. Visit them at their offices on East and West Johnson Street in Fond du Lac or online at horiconbank.com. Member FDIC.
We're the natural choice, Horicon Bank.
And welcome back to Dock Spiders baseball on KFIZ. Fond du Lac leads 2-1 as we head to the bottom of the fourth inning. We see the first call to the bullpen tonight. It'll come from the Wisconsin Woodchucks. So Mason Cole's night is over in his debut with the Woodchucks. We'll get you the final line on him, but let's introduce the new pitcher for the Wisconsin Woodchucks. It'll be Matt Walker, who just finished his sophomore season at Illinois State. He's appeared in 3 games this season for the Woodchucks. All of them have been starts. He has a 7.5 ERA in 12 innings pitched, 5 strikeouts, 5 walks, and he's given up 20 hits on 59 batters. So we'll see batters 6, 7, and 8 due up for the Dock Spiders. Jacob Adams, Dayton Provost, and Brett McCleary. Mason Cole finishes the night with 3 innings pitched. He gave up 5 hits, 2 earned runs. Gave up 1 walk, dished out 4 strikeouts on 14 batters he faced. So now it's time for Matt Walker to deal his stuff on the mound, the southpaw out of Morris, Illinois. And it brings up Adams from the left side, who's 0 for 1 tonight. The pitch. That fastball runs, and it catches the strike zone on the outside corner, shin high to Adams. So no balls, 1 strike to Jacob Adams. Walker kicks and throws. That one lifted foul down the first base side as it rolls into the Dock Spiders bullpen to get quickly up on strikes. Matt Walker does to Jacob Adams, the Ole Miss Rebel. Playing shortstop this evening for Fond du Lac. From the left side, swings the all-black barrel. Here's the 0-2. That one misses low as it spikes the dirt on the outside corner. So 1 ball, 2 strikes now to Jacob Adams, who's played in 4 games for the Dock Spiders this season. He's played 2 of them at short, 1 at second, 1 at third. The 1-2 counts. Walker sets, letter high, likes what he sees, kicks and deals. Adams checks swing. Are they going to get him? They do. So Matt Walker comes in here in the bottom of the 4th inning and faces 1 batter and gets 1 strikeout. Well, back on this day in baseball, in 2008, the Braves set a major league mark when they dropped their record 22nd straight 1-run decision on the road when they lost to Texas 5-4 at the Rangers ballpark in Arlington back on June 19th, 2008. So 1 out here in the bottom of the 4th. It's Provost from the left side. The first pitch runs on the outside corner, fastball high as it's taken for ball 1. So 1 ball, no strikes, 1 out to Dayton Provost, who's 0 for 1 with a strikeout today. The pitch. That one swung hard, foul down the third base side, up and out of play as it flies over the Dock Spiders dugout down the third base side. The Woodchucks down the first base side. Well, the Dock Spiders have been in 7 one-run games this season. They're 4-3 in them. Here's the 1-1. Provost lifts that one to first. Right behind first bag there is Alex Terrell, who makes the flip over to the first baseman, Matt Walker, for the second out of the bottom of the 4th inning, where the Dock Spiders lead 2-1 here. We mentioned Fond du Lac. Well, they've been in 7 one-run games this season. Their last one came in the 1-0 shutout over Green Bay this past Saturday, and then they followed up on that the next day, winning 10-0. So back-to-back shutouts from this Fond du Lac Dock Spiders team, who's 11-8. Now it's Brett McCleary up from the right side. The pitch. That one taken for ball 1 as it misses low inside corner, shin high to Brett McCleary. So 1 balls, no strikes to Brett McCleary. Batting 167 on the season. Walker kicks and deals. The fastball misses inside, knee high to McCleary. So 2 balls, no strikes to Brett McCleary after Provost grounds out to first. And Adams led things off swinging. McCleary will try to keep things alive. 2 balls, no strikes, 2 outs. Walker kicks and deals. That one swung on right to the shortstop. as Lofton fields it, throws over to first, and it's in time. So Walker comes in here in the bottom of the fourth inning. He retires this side. No runs, no hits for the Dock Spiders, no Woodchucks errors, and no one left on base. We'll head into the top of the fifth inning with Fond du Lac leading 2-1. Stay tuned. You're listening to Dock Spiders Baseball on KFIZ.
Each morning before you wake, you dream of breakfast like Mom used to make. Eggs, bacon, potatoes too. Can't wait to eat all this amazing food. Then the alarm bell rings and no one's cooking you anything. Real life is hard when your morning is hell. Have breakfast with a fried eggshell.
Get 2 naked egg tacos for just $3.49. All the breakfast you love wrapped in a fried eggshell. Only at Taco Bell. At participating stores for a limited time during breakfast hours. Prices may vary. Tax extra.
We recognize the name L&H Gear because they have been a Fond du Lac family business since 1958. Big job, small job, they do it best. L&H Gear helping you create a beautiful outdoors with vibrant decorative stone, beautiful colors of shredded mulch, crushed stone, the perfect garden soil for your flower and vegetable plots, even sand for play boxes. Everything you need to be the envy of the neighborhood. Pickup or delivery. Call L&H Gear weekdays 7 to 4:30, 921-7546, 921-7546.
Horicon Bank is proud to be the official bank of the Fond du Lac Dock Spiders. Stop in to open your Dock Spider checking account today. You'll get exclusive perks and your very own Dock Spiders debit card. See a personal banker for more details. Visit them at their offices on East and West Johnson Street in Fond du Lac or online at horiconbank.com. Member FDIC.
We're the natural choice, Horicon Bank.
And welcome back to Dock Spiders Baseball on KFIZ. We'll head into the top of the fifth inning with Fond du Lac leading 2-1. We'll see batters 6, 7, and 8 due up for the Wisconsin Woodchucks with John Mearsworth still dealing on the mound for Fond du Lac. Here's the pitch. Fastball lifted way foul down the third base side. So Mearsworth comes in here in this inning with 74 pitches. No balls, 1 strike. The pitch. That fastball right down the middle, and it gets T.J. Ragusi swinging on that one. Ragusi is 0 for 1 on the night with 1 strikeout when he was caught looking back in the second inning. Mearswick quickly up on strikes to Ragusi. The pitch. That one lifted in between the 4 and 3 hole, and it'll drop for a base hit. So Ragusi with the leadoff single, and now it's back-to-back innings that the Wisconsin Woodchucks have gotten on base as Reese Alexiades was walked to lead things off back in the 4th inning. So now it brings up Nick Lofton with 1 base runner on in the top of the 5th inning. Fond du Lac leads 2-1 over the Wisconsin Woodchucks. Lofton's 0 for 1 here tonight. The pitch. That fastball just misses on the outside corner as it's taken shin high to Nick Lofton. So 1 ball, no strikes to the shortstop, Nick Lofton. Out of Baylor University. Squared stance from the right side. The pitch, fastball, misses inside and low. So 2 balls, no strikes to Nick Lofton, who, as we mentioned, out of Baylor, was a .306 hitter this season for the Baylor Bears. 55 games, 53 starts. The 2-0. That one just clips the strike zone on the outside corner below the knees of Nick Lofton. So 2 balls, 1 strike to the Baylor Bear, who had 68 hits this season, 12 doubles, 6 home runs. 2 balls, 1 strike, 1 base runner on. Mearswood kicks and deals. That one taken low on the outside corner for ball number 3. So 3 balls, 1 strike now to Nick Lofton. No outs, 1 base runner on first after T.J. Ragusi led things off with a single here in the top of the 5th where Fondy leads 2-1. The pitch. That one lifted right in between the 4-3 hole again, so Ragusi will advance to second as Nick Lofton will go to first. So it's back-to-back singles now for the Wisconsin Woodchucks. And this Wisconsin team, when leading things off this season, they're batting .230. Just as a team overall, they're just batting .225 with 148 hits in 20 games coming into tonight's contest. They got base runners on first and second. No outs, and it brings up Isaac Quiones from the right side. The pitch. Breaking ball misses outside corner just below the belt, so 1 ball. No strikes to Isaac Quiones, who's 0 for 1 tonight with a strikeout swinging. Back in the 3rd inning, he's a .250 hitter for the Woodchucks this season in his 14th game, as we'll see a mound visit here from field manager Zach Charbonneau. And we'll see what he decides to go with here to Mearswa. And this is the second time Mears was off the mound, so we'll see a call to the bullpen the first time tonight for the Fond du Lac Dock Spiders. Mearswa was exceptional all night long coming into this 5th inning. He retired the side 3 times to start the game in the first 3 innings. He dished out 6 strikeouts. We'll get you the final line on him in just a moment here, but kind of a similar situation as we saw back on June 12th when Mearswa started the game in the 6-2 loss to Battle Creek. He pitched 5 2/3, gave up 3 earned runs, 2 hits, 3 walks, and 4 strikeouts on 20 batters he faced. So we'll see who they go with here on the mound.
Horicon Bank is proud to be the official bank of the Dock Spiders. Stop in to open your Dock Spiders checking account today. You'll get exclusive perks like half-price tickets to select games and your very own Dock Spiders debit card. See a personal banker for more details. Member FDIC.
We're the natural choice, Horicon Bank.
This is the Pepsi that your father drank and your grandfather drank.
When I was your age, we worked.
This is the Pepsi that your Uncle Ted drank when rock sounded like this. This is the Pepsi for American pastimes. Whether you're tailgating at a speedway or courtside watching your favorite player make a breakaway,
he scores!
This is the Pepsi for those who are forever fun. This is the Pepsi for every generation.
Be proud of your career. At Quad Graphics, we're looking for dedicated, hardworking individuals in search of a rewarding career. You'll start out at a competitive wage with opportunities to advance immediately. We offer career training programs, on-site healthcare, fitness centers, 401k retirement savings, and many more great benefits. To learn more about our job opportunities and to apply online, visit us at bquad.com.
And welcome back to Dock Spiders Baseball on KFIZ. We head in the bottom of the fifth inning, now tied at 2 apiece between Fond du Lac and Wisconsin after the Woodchucks have grabbed runs now. In back-to-back innings, we'll see batters 9, 1, and 2. Up for Fond du Lac, it'll be Jordan Prentice to lead things off here in the bottom of the fifth inning from Harebaker Field in Fond du Lac, Wisconsin. And here's the pitch from Walker. Prentice shows bunt and pulls back. That one, fastball just clips the strike zone on the outside corner about thigh-high to Jordan Prentice, who's 1 for 1 with a single in his last at-bat in the third inning. Also scored a run. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Fastball in there for another strike as Prentice watches it blow by on the outside. Just knee-high to Prentice. So Matt Walker quickly up on strikes here now to Jordan Prentice. Walker came in the fourth inning in relief of Mason Cole and retired the side. He sets and throws. That fastball in there for a strike on the outside corner as it was looked at again by Prentice. So 3 straight strikes from Matt Walker to start things off here in the fifth inning, striking out Jordan Prentice. And we'll go back to the top of the order where we find Mitch Bowe. Cam McGuire with you in the broadcast booth tonight from Harebaker Field in Fond du Lac, Wisconsin. Glad to have you tuning in on this Tuesday night in the middle of June. So Bowe from the left side. Walker kicks and deals. That one in there for a strike on the outside corner as Bowe watches that one go by as it's just about knee-high. So no balls, 1 strike to Mitch Bowe, who has 2 singles tonight in the first and the third. Walker sets at the letters and deals. That one lifted past the third baseman's head, Valdez into left field. So Bowe now with 3 hits on the night. Mitch Bowe, who's leading things off tonight for the 12th time this season after he batted 5th last game. In the previous games, he had led them off the whole, all of those games. So he's led things off here tonight, and he's 3 for 3 with 3 singles and a run back in the first. So Bowe will stand on first with 1 out in the bottom of the fifth. Fond du Lac and Wisconsin tied at 2 apiece. It brings up Chris Ayers from the left side. The pitch. That one in the strike zone. Fastball on the inside corner. Just about knee-high to Ayers who watches it go by. So no balls, 1 strike to Chris Ayers, who's 0 for 2 tonight. Ayers on a 7-game hit streak, trying to extend it to 8. The 0-1 count. Walker with the pickoff back to first, but Bowe back in plenty of time. So no balls, 1 strike, 1 out to Chris Ayers, the Indiana State product from the left side, 6 foot, 295 pounds. Waves the all-black bat, all-white batting gloves. Navy blue Under Armour cleats, open stance. Walker will go back for the pickoff to first as Bowe slides back in time. So we saw Bowe in the first inning when Mason Cole was in pitching for the Woodchucks. He was toying with Bowe over there at first. I believe it was 3 or 4 times that he went back for the pickoff as Bowe now takes another lead about 10 feet off the first base bag. Walker, the southpaw, looks back to first, now kicks and deals. Ayers lifts that one foul down the third base side. So for Matt Walker, he'll is quickly up on strikes here to Chris Ayers. As there'll be no balls, 2 strikes, 1 out to Chris Ayers. Out of Indiana State, his father Scott played at the University of New Orleans, was drafted in 1985 in the second round by the Montreal Expos. So Walker, we'll see what he can deal here to Chris Ayers. Has the all-red glove on his right hand. The southpaw sets, and he goes back to the pickoff to first to Bo, who's only about 2 steps off. All he has to do is walk back to be safe, and he is. So Walker looking for the sign from Keone. So now Bo takes his lead off first, extends his left arm all the way out to the first base bag. So he grounds his cleats in the dirt. Here's the 0-2 to Ayers. That one swung on, lifted foul back into the backstop to the right of home plate. So we'll reset and do it again to Chris Ayers, who, as we mentioned, is 0 for 2 here tonight. He's batting .345 on the season. He comes in here batting on a 7-game hit streak where he's 13 of his last 29. Trying to make that 8 here in the bottom of the 5th inning. No balls, 2 strikes, 1 out, 1 base runner on. Fond du Lac and Wisconsin tied at 2 apiece. Walker kicks and fires. That one misses upstairs high on the outside corner, about letter high to Chris Ayers, who's 6'2", 195 pounds. So it'll be a 1-2 count now to Ayers. As Walker leans over, gets the sign from Keones. Sets the glove letter high. Steps off the rubber and throws. That one swung on, lifted into left field, but 1 step to his left over the top makes the grab is TJ Ragusi, for the second out of the bottom of the 5th inning. We'll get you your Milwaukee Brewers update here, where they're playing the Pittsburgh Pirates over in Pittsburgh. The Brewers currently on top of the NL Central, a game and a half. They're leading Pittsburgh 3-0 in the top of the 7th inning. So 2 outs. It brings up Cole Zabowski from the left side, trying to extend the inning with Bo on first. Walker kicks and throws. That one in there for a strike. Fastball on the outside corner. Just knee-high to Cole Zabowski, who stands 6'5", 230 pounds. He's 1 for 1 with a single in the first and a walk back in the 3rd inning. Squared stance, all black bat, navy blue batting gloves. Here's the 0-1 from Walker. That one ripped foul down the 3rd base side. A stinger. That one launched right into the Coors Light boat launch down the 3rd base side. So Walker will be quickly up on strikes now to the Ole Miss Rebel, Cole Zabowski, who's batting .231 on the season with 7 hits in his 7th game. Walker sets and deals. That one taken for ball 1. Bo's going to go over to second. Is he in time? He's not. So what a throw there from Isaac Keones over to the shortstop, Nick Lofton, who made the tag at second. The play called there from the 3rd base umpire, Gavin Oakley. So the Fond du Lac Dock Spiders, they pick up 1 hit, no runs, no Wisconsin errors, and Fond du Lac leaves no one left on base. Well, in the top of the 6th inning, tied at 2 apiece. Stay tuned. You're listening to Dock Spiders Baseball on KFIZ.
Take News Talk 1450 KFIZ wherever you go on your phone or mobile device with the TuneIn app. Just download the TuneIn app on your iPhone, Android, or other mobile device, and you can listen to all of your favorite shows on KFIZ wherever you are. From local programs like The Breakfast Club and The Hoffee House to national shows like Clark Howard and Sean Hannity, and the very best in high school sports play-by-play. They can all be streamed live no matter where you are in the world, absolutely free. Keep KFIZ in the palm of your hand with the TuneIn app. Hear the excitement of Fond du Lac Dock Spiders baseball this season on News Talk 1450 KFIZ. Catch select games home and away on KFIZ as manager Zach Charbonneau leads the Dock Spiders into their 2nd year in the Northwoods League. Find all games streaming live online at KFIZ.com. Dock Spiders baseball on KFIZ is presented by Taco Bell with locations on East and West Johnson Street in Fond du Lac, AirTech Heating in Fond du Lac and in Ripon, and Cornelius of Wisconsin with 3 convenient locations to serve you. Batter up. It's time for Dock Spiders baseball.
Craig Culver of Culver's.
Before farm to table, there was just good, wholesome food. Grown by America's farm families, prepared fresh at Culver's, and always served with a smile. We still cook every Butterburger to order using fresh 100% Midwest beef and craft our frozen custard right in the restaurant using family farm fresh dairy. So thank you, farmers.
And welcome back to Doc Spiders Baseball on KFIZ. We had in the top of the sixth inning, tied at 2 apiece. We'll see batters 3, 4, and 5 up for the Woodchucks. It's Valdez from the right side. The first pitch runs low on the outside corner from Talashi, so it'll be 1 ball, no strike to Javier Valdez, who's trying to get on base for the first time tonight. He's 0 for 2 with a ground out to third in the first and then flew out to left field in the fourth. Talashi sets letter high, now throws. That fastball misses way high over the plate, so 2 balls, no strike to Javier Valdez. Nico Talashi comes in here in the 5th inning, dealt 2 strikeouts in the 5th inning, gave up just 1 hit on 4 batters faced. Over the top, here comes the pitch. That one swung on, lifted foul back into the backstop to the left of home plate. So 2 balls, 1 strike to Javier Valdez in the 5th meeting of the season between the Fond du Lac Dock Spiders and the Wisconsin Woodchucks. Each team with 2 wins apiece, 1 at home and 1 on the road. Talashi gets the sign, now sets and deals. That one roped down the third base side. Will it stay fair? It doesn't. So that one had some juice on that one as the third base umpire there, Gavin Oakley, will rule that one foul. So the count will push to 2 balls and 2 strikes to Javier Valdez, who wears number 0 for the Wisconsin Woodchucks, a .217 hitter this season in his 13th game. The pitch. Big swing and a miss there as Talashi gets him swinging on the off-speed pitch. So for Nico Talashi, his 3rd strikeout of the night as Valdez goes down swinging for the first time here on this Tuesday night in Fond du Lac, Wisconsin at Harebaker Field. Cam McGuire with you in the broadcast booth. Glad to have you tuning in tonight as it brings up Zach Deloach, a designated hitter for the Woodchucks with 1 out. Talashi rocks and deals. That one grounded there into the glove of Mitch Bowe and now throws over to first. So 2 outs now for the Dock Spiders. We'll see Dom DiRenzo come up here for the Wisconsin Woodchucks. A special thank you to tonight's postgame Feed the Team sponsor, Hardee's. Stop in today for a charbroiled thick burger located in Fond du Lac on 759 West Johnson Street. That's today's postgame meal. So 2 outs now after Zach Deloach grounds out into second. And we'll see what Dom DiRenzo can do his 3rd time around. He's 0 for 2. The pitch. That fastball misses low on the inside corner. So 1 ball, no strike to Dom DiRenzo out of the University of Oklahoma. The Sooner versus the Duck. Talashi sets at the letters and throws. That one lifted to third off the 2-bouncer. Wassel fields it 1 step to his left, and it's over to first in time. So a 1-2-3 inning for the Fond du Lac Dock Spiders. The Woodchucks, no hits, no runs, no Fond du Lac errors, and no one left on base for Wisconsin. We'll head into the bottom of the 6th inning, tied at 2 apiece. Stay tuned. You're listening to Dock Spiders Baseball on KFIZ.
Stop down to check out this month's specials at Corneli's on Prairie Road in Fond du Lac,
where you'll find Nature's Crystal 24 packs of water, just $2.99. 28-ounce Gatorade assorted flavors, 2 for $3. And Nature's Crystal 20-ounce Sport Cap water, 69 cents or 2 for $1. All at the Corneli's on Johnson Street and Prairie Road in Fond du Lac.
Shop local, shop Corneli's.
Horicon Bank is proud to be the official bank of the Fond du Lac Dock Spiders. Stop in to open your Dock Spider checking account today. You'll get exclusive perks and your very own Dock Spiders debit card. See a personal banker for more details. Visit them at their offices on East and West Johnson Street in Fond du Lac or online at horiconbank.com. Member FDIC.
We're the natural choice, Horicon Bank.
The Fond du Lac tradition continues since 1969. Bob's Pizza. Legendary pizza, legendary city. The same great tasting pizza, delivery 7 days a week from 11 until close. Fabulous Bob's Take and Bake Carryout Deal. Buy one, get one free. Frozen and wholesale pizzas. Do I need to say more? 25 East Merrill Avenue, 922-6505. Like them on Facebook at Bob's Pizza. Legendary pizza, legendary city.
And welcome back to Doc Spiders Baseball on KFIZ. We head in the bottom of the sixth inning. We'll see batters 3, 4, and 5 up for the Doc Spiders, tied at 2 apiece. The first pitch swung on there and missed by Cole Zabowski, who was up at the dish back in the 5th. But Mitch Bowe was caught stealing to second, which ended the inning. So no balls, 1 strike to the Ole Miss Rebel. The offering. That one swung on, grounded to short. Lofton fields it behind second. 1 step over to his left hand, throws to first, and it's in time. So Zabowski leads things off in the 6th inning and grounds out to short. He's now 1 for 2 on the night with 1 walk, where it'll bring up Andrew Bullock for the Fond du Lac Doc Spiders. So Bullock here tonight, he's 1 for 2 with 2 RBI. Had an RBI single back in the 3rd inning. Grounded out to short back in the 1st, but picked up the RBI. Here's the pitch. That one swung on hard, foul down the third base side. So no balls, 1 strike to Andrew Bullock, where it's the Fond du Lac Doc Spiders and the Wisconsin Woodchucks for the 5th time this season. Both teams with 2 wins were notched at 2 apiece here in the bottom of the 6th. 1 out, no base runners on. Walker kicks and deals. That one taken for ball 1 as it runs low outside corner of the fastball. So 1's hot across the board in the ball strikes and out column with Bullock from the left side. Walker kicks and deals. Fastball misses on the inside corner, knee high to Andrew Bullock. So 2 balls, 1 strike to Andrew Bullock, who now after that RBI single in the 3rd inning, he's 7 of 18 against Wisconsin this season. Walker sets at the letter and throws that one. Oh, it clips the right elbow of Andrew Bullock, who rips off the elbow protector, rips off the shin guard, and then sprints down the first base line. So Andrew Bullock hit by the pitch, and he'll advance to first base. And for Bullock this season, hasn't been hit by a pitch yet up until then. So now it'll bring up Jack Wassel, the Minnesota Gopher, with 1 base runner on, 1 out in the bottom of the 6th inning. Fond du Lac and Wisconsin tied at 2 apiece. Wassel swings the all-black barrel, navy blue socks, knee high, red and gray batting gloves. Here's the pitch. That one runs upstairs high. The fastball misses on the outside corner. So 1 ball, no strikes to the Gopher, Jack Wassel. 1 base runner on. Bullock with a slight lead off first. Walker kicks and deals. That one taken for ball 2 as it misses on the outside corner. Fastball just knee high to Jack Wassel, 6'2", 200 pounds. Made 9 starts this season for Minnesota and 19 appearances. So for 2 tonight. Now Walker kicks and throws. That one lifted foul back into the backstop to the left of home plate. So it'll be a 2-1 count to Wassel, who struck out back in the 1st and then grounded into a 6-3 double play in the 3rd inning. In his 2nd game as a Doc Spider, went 2 for 3 in his debut against Green Bay last Sunday in a 10-0 win, had 2 RBI and 1 run. Walker rocks and deals. That one in there for a strike. The fastball clips the outside corner. Shin high to Wassel, so the count level now at 2 balls and 2 strikes. The Geneva, Illinois product from the left side, with Bullock with about a 2-step lead off the first base bag. Walker gets the sign, sets letter high, and deals. Bullock's going to steal over to second. Throwing to second, Quiones. Is Bullock in time? He is. Andrew Bullock gets the stolen bag after getting hit by the pitch. Wassel goes down swinging, but Bullock will advance to second base. Andrew Bullock, his 2nd stolen base of the season. Both of them now have come at Hairbaker Field, so it'll be 2 outs in the bottom of the 6th inning. A 2-2 ball game between the Woodchucks and the Doc Spiders. And it brings up the 6th hitter, Jacob Adams, who's 0 for 2 here tonight from the left side. We'll see what he can do his 3rd time around. Walker from the windup. That one lifted to short there to Lofton on the two-hopper. Throws over to first, and it's in time. So the Fond du Lac Dock Spiders, they pick up no runs, no hits, no Woodchucks errors, and Fond du Lac leaves one base runner on. We'll head into the top of the 7th, tied at 2 apiece. Stay tuned. You're listening to Dock Spiders Baseball on KFIZ.
We recognize the name L&H Gear because they have been a Fond du Lac family business since 1958. Big job, small job, they do it best. L&H Gear helping you create a beautiful outdoors with vibrant decorative stone, beautiful colors of shredded mulch, crushed stone, the perfect garden soil for your flower and vegetable plots, even sand for play boxes. Everything you need to be the envy of the neighborhood. Pickup or delivery. Call L&H Gear weekdays 7 to 4:30, 921-7546, 921-7546.
Craig Culver of Culver's.
Before farm to table, there was just good, wholesome food. Grown by America's farm families, prepared fresh at Culver's, and always served with a smile. We still cook every Butterburger to order using fresh 100% Midwest beef and craft our frozen custard right in the restaurant using family farm fresh dairy. So thank you, farmers. Welcome to Delicious.
At Airtech Heating, we are all excited for sunshine and warmer temperatures, and we want to do whatever it takes to ensure you're not caught in the heat of summer with no AC. Before the blazing temps hit, let our technicians clean and inspect your AC to ensure it's performing at its best when you need it most. Our NATE certified technicians bring the right tools, expert knowledge, and Bryant's high-quality products right to your door. For AC maintenance, service, and installation in the Fond du Lac area, call 924-6742 and 239-4307 for our Ripon office.
And welcome back to Dock Spiders Baseball on KFIZ. We head into the top of the 7th inning with Fond du Lac and Wisconsin notched at 2 apiece. We'll see batters 6, 7, and 8 up for the Woodchucks. It'll be TJ Ragusi from the left side with Talashi dealing on the mound for the Dock Spiders. Sets letter high and deals. That breaking ball over the plate in there for a strike as it clips the inside corner just below the letters of Ragusi. So no balls, 1 strike. To the left fielder, TJ Ragusi, who's 1 for 2 with a single in his last at-bat. Now the pitch. That one lifted to the second base, 3 hops to Bo into the glove, and makes the quick throw over to first, and it's in time. So the leadoff hitter, TJ Ragusi, grounds into the second baseman, Mitch Bo, here at Harebaker Field in Fond du Lac, Wisconsin, where it's the Fond du Lac Dock Spiders and the Wisconsin Woodchucks on this Tuesday evening in June. A rather colder one, just around 65 degrees here. And it brings up Nick Lofton from the right side with 1 out in the top of the 7th. Talashi rocks and deals. Fastball misses low on the inside corner. Just shin high to Nick Lofton, so 1 ball, no strikes to Lofton, who's 1 for 2 tonight after grounding out to first in the 3rd inning. Had a single in the 5th. But then was caught stealing a second. The 1-0. Fastball taken for ball 2 inside corner. Just about belt high. So 2 balls, no strikes to Nick Lofton, number 2. Out of Baylor University. Stands from the right side. Grips the all-black barrel. Squared stance. Black and white cleats. Here's the 2-0 pitch. That one chopped right up the middle. Adams sprawls out after that one. It gets by him. So that'll be a base hit from Nick Lofton, his 2nd of the evening, and now has back-to-back base hits from Nick Lofton, wears number 2 for the Wisconsin Woodchucks in his 2nd game for Wisconsin, the Baylor Bear. And it'll bring up Isaac Quiones with 1 out, 1 base runner on first. So Quiones, who's 0 for 2 with 2 Ks tonight from the right side. The University of Miami product. Talashi will go for the pickoff back to first, but back in time is Nick Lofton. So the Wisconsin Woodchucks, after picking up runs in the 4th and the 5th, well, they took the 6th inning off. We'll see what they can do here in the 7th. The pitch to Quiones. That one chopped to first. Zabowski fields it. This one's over to second. The relay to first. Is it in time? It is. It's a 3-6-1 double play from the Fond du Lac Dock Spiders to end the top of the 7th inning, so no runs from the Woodchucks. They pick up 1 hit, no Fond du Lac errors, and no one left aboard for the Wisconsin Woodchucks. We'll go into the bottom of the 7th inning, tied at 2 apiece between Fond du Lac and Wisconsin. Stay tuned. You're listening to Doc Spiders Baseball on KFIZ.
Before you wake, you dream of breakfast like Mom used to make. Eggs, bacon, potatoes too. Can't wait to eat all this amazing food. Then the alarm bell rings and no one's cooking you anything. Real life is hard when your morning is hell. Have breakfast with a fried eggshell.
Get 2 naked egg tacos for just $3.49. All the breakfast you love wrapped in a fried eggshell. Only at Taco Bell. At participating stores for a limited time during breakfast hours. Prices may vary. Tax extra.
We recognize the name L&H Gear because they have been a Fond du Lac family business since 1958. Big job, small job, they do it best. L&H Gear helping you create a beautiful outdoors with vibrant decorative stone, beautiful colors of shredded mulch, crushed stone, the perfect garden soil for your flower and vegetable plots, even sand for play boxes. Everything you need to be the envy of the neighborhood. Pickup or delivery. Call L&H Gear weekdays 7 to 4:30, 921-7546, 921-7546.
Horicon Bank is proud to be the official bank of the Fond du Lac Doc Spiders. Stop in to open your Doc Spider checking account today. You'll get exclusive perks and your very own Doc Spiders debit card. See a personal banker for more details. Visit them at their offices on East and West Johnson Street in Fond du Lac or online at horiconbank.com. Member FDIC.
We're the natural choice, Horicon Bank.
And welcome back to Doc Spiders Baseball on KFIZ. We are in the bottom of the 7th inning, notched at 2 apiece between the Wisconsin Woodchucks and the Fond du Lac Doc Spiders, who ended things in the top of the 7th inning with a 3-6-1 double play. And Matt Walker will come back on the mound for the Woodchucks in his 4th inning of work. He's pitched 3 innings so far tonight, 35 pitches. He's only given up 1 hit, has dished out 3 strikeouts, and he's only faced 10 batters. He's on fire for the Wisconsin Woodchucks, and we'll see batters 7, 8, and 9. Up for Fond du Lac, it'll be Dayton Provost, Brett McCleary, and Jordan Prentice. So Dayton Provost will step in from the left side. He's 0 for 2 thus far. We'll see what he can do his 3rd time around. Swings the all-black barrel. Walker kicks and fires. That fastball lifted hard, foul down the first base side. They're going to rule it fair. He rounds first, now going to second as the right fielder finally picks it up, throws back in the infield. So Dayton Provost with the leadoff double here in the 7th inning to get things going for the Fond du Lac Doc Spiders, who are trying to look for their 7th win at home and their 5th win in their last 6 games. As it brings up the University of Iowa Hawkeye, Brett McCleary, who's doing the catching of the balls and strikes tonight. He'll come in from the right side. McCleary with the all-white batting gloves, Nike black cleats. We've seen him switch off between the tan and black bat. He's got the black bat here in the bottom of the 7th. Walker sets letter high and throws. That breaking ball taken for ball 1 as it misses on the outside corner, thigh high to McCleary. So 1 ball, no strikes to the Iowa City product, Brett McCleary, who plays his college ball in his hometown for the Iowa Hawkeyes. As Provost stands on second after that leadoff double from Dayton Provost. Here's the 1-0 pitch. Fastball lifted foul up into the netting to the right of home plate as it looked like it got a piece of the catcher's mask of Isaac Quiones. So 1 ball, 1 strike to Brett McCleary. 2 out of the 7 hits now tonight have come from the bottom of the order after that leadoff double from Provost. Walker kicks and deals. That breaking ball lifted back into the backstop. So it'll be a 1-2 count now to Brett McCleary with no outs as Provost stands on second base for the Doc Spiders. McCleary just batting 167 on the season in his 16th game. Looking for his first hit of the evening. Walker looks in for the sign from Quiones. Now nods and sets letter high. Kicks and deals. That one lifted foul down the third base side, so we'll reset and do it again to Brett McCleary. So Fond du Lac back at home here on this Tuesday night after a rare off day in the Northwoods League yesterday. All teams had off, and they'll be back in action now all the way until July 16th. 1 ball, 2 strikes. The pitch. That one taken for ball 2 as it spikes the dirt on the inside corner. Quiones rips his mask off, shuffles forward, and makes the grab as Provost will stay at second base. Isaac Quiones doing a nice job behind home plate tonight for the Wisconsin Woodchucks. He just finished his freshman season at Miami, where he made 43 starts and 44 appearances for the Hurricanes. 2 balls, 2 strikes now to McCleary. Walker rocks, looks back to second now, will step off the rubber. But the shortstop, Nick Lofton, playing way to the right side of the second base bag, about 15 feet. And Provost will retake his lead off the bag. Here's the 2-2. That one taken for ball 3 as the fastball spikes the dirt on the inside corner. So we'll see a payoff pitch here to Brett McCleary with the leading runs standing on second. With runners in scoring position this season, Fond du Lac batting .209 with a 70 RBI. Brett McCleary looking for his first hit of the evening. 3 balls, 2 strikes, no outs. Walker gets the sign from Quiones, sets letter high. Now the throw. That one misses low in the dirt, so McCleary will take his free bag to first as he reaches for the first time tonight, and it'll bring up Jordan Prentice out of UCLA, who's 1 for 2 with a strikeout in his last at-bat back in the 5th inning. Well, the Dock Spiders are in their 2nd year of existence for this Wisconsin Woodchucks. Well, they've been around for all 25 years of the Northwoods League. They have 2 league championships, one back in 2001 and one in 2003, as we'll see a visit here to the mound from pitching coach Sean Carey, out to have a discussion with Matt Walker. So we will take a look at the Northwoods South Division out-of-town scoreboard. Get you a look around the league here as the Lakeshore Chinooks are demolishing the Wisconsin Rapids Rafters 9-0. In the top of the 8th inning, Kenosha and Battle Creek are notched at 3 apiece over in Battle Creek in the bottom of the 8th inning. Kalamazoo leads Green Bay 1-0 in Green Bay in the bottom of the 5th, and Madison has a 5-0 lead over the Rockford Rivets in the top of the 6th inning from Warner Park, as we see the pitching coach Sean Carey still out on the mound talking to Matt Walker, who's in his 4th inning of work thus far tonight. Fond du Lac will be back in action tomorrow against the Wisconsin Woodchucks as well on Wednesday night. Bang for your buck with 107.1 The Bowl. Hot dogs, 16-ounce sodas, and 12-ounce domestic beer for only $1. Tomorrow night, Wednesday, tickets are still on sale. Call 920-907-9833. As Walker's now set to Prentice with base runners on first and second. Looks back to second, now kicks and steps off the rubber as Provost will scoot back to the second base bag, tap it once, and then take his lead again. So Prentice waiting for his first pitch here from Walker as there was a mound visit, and then Walker stepped off the rubber. Now he sets at the letters, kicks and deals. Prentice shows bunt and pulls back. It's in there for a ball. Provost back to second. Quiones with the throw back to the second base bag, but Provost back in plenty of time. So it'll be a 1-0 count now to Jordan Prentice, who's 1 for 2 on the night. Had a single in the 3rd as well as a run and struck out in his second at-bat in the 5th inning, making his first start as a Fond du Lac Dock Spider, the UCLA Bruin. Swings the all-black bat, squared stance from the left side. Walker sets and fires. Prentice shows bunt, pulls back. That's in there for a strike on the outside corner. As Provost is going over to third, no one is there at third base. So Provost advances to third. McCleary is going to advance to second here. So Prentice definitely not happy about missing that one in the strike zone. But the runners are able to advance as Provost now stands on third and Brett McCleary stands on second. As the third baseman, Javier Valdez, playing way in and just got caught flat-footed about halfway down the third base line. So now the infield playing at the edge of the infield grass with base runners on second and third, no outs. A 1-1 count to Prentice. Walker sets at the letters, now deals. That one in there for a strike as it's taken on the outside corner low, just below the knees. So a 1-2 count to Jordan Prentice with no outs. Base runners on second and third. Trying to get the Dock Spiders on top of the scoreboard here. Prentice, 1 ball, 2 strikes, no outs. Walker gets the sign. Steps off the rubber and throws. Prentice lifts that one hard, foul down the third base side, up and out of play. So we'll reset it and do it again to the left-hander, Jordan Prentice, who appeared in 16 games as a Bruin this season in his freshman season. No starts. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Walker looks in for the sign from Quiones. Likes what he sees, drops his hands in motion, now deals. Big swing and a miss there from Prentice, who goes around twirling. So with runners on second and third and a 1-2 count, number 13, Matt Walker, gets Jordan Prentice swinging for the second time tonight. We'll go back to the top of the order where we find Mitch Bowe, who's 3 for 3 tonight with 3 singles and a run. So a big moment here from the University of Iowa product, Mitch Bowe. And we'll see another mound visit here from the pitching, or this time it'll be the field manager, Andrew Fabian, out to Walker as he'll grab the ball, take it away from him, and we'll see another call to the bullpen here. We'll take a quick break here, but stay tuned. It's Dock Spiders and Woodchucks tied at 2 apiece in the bottom of the 7th with 1 out. Don't go anywhere. You're listening to Dock Spiders Baseball on KFIZ.
Hey, I had $50 on pump 4.
Do you have any Fresh Perk rewards to use?
How would I know if I do or not?
Well, do you have your card or know the number that's on the card?
Yes, I do.
Oh, you have 30 cents off a gallon. Would you like to use it?
Yes, please. How did I get those points?
Well, anytime you spend $100 at Pick and Save, you get 10 cents loaded on the Perks card. The more you spend, the more you save. Use your Fresh Perks card at all Cornelius locations. This is Ashley.
And this is Tiara.
Shop local, shop Cornelius.
Take News Talk 1450 KFIZ wherever you go on your phone or mobile device with the TuneIn app. Just download the TuneIn app on your iPhone, Android, or other mobile device, and you can listen to all of your favorite shows on KFIZ wherever you are. From local programs like The Breakfast Club and The Hoffee House to national shows like Clark Howard and Sean Hannity and the very best in high school sports play-by-play. They can all be streamed live no matter where you are in the world, absolutely free. Keep KFIZ in the palm of your hand with the TuneIn app.
And welcome back to Dock Spiders Baseball on KFIZ. We see a bullpen call here from the Wisconsin Woodchucks. Now entering the game will be Zach De La Garza, the southpaw, out of St. Mary's University down in Texas. So we'll see what De La Garza can come in now here with runners on second and third on the bottom of the 7th. 1 out. Wisconsin and Fond du Lac tied at 2 apiece as Mitch Bowe waits on deck looking to face the southpaw Zach De La Garza. So it'll be a lefty versus lefty matchup here as De La Garza will deal to Mitch Bowe, who is 3 for 3 tonight, and he has runners on second and third. We'll get you the final line on Matt Walker, who pitched Walker pitched 4 1/3. 2 hits, gave up 1 walk, 4 strikeouts, and faced 13 batters. But it's time. It's time for Zach De La Garza, so they're going to go with the lefty-lefty matchup to Mitch Bowe. And for Mitch Bowe against the left-handers, this season he's had 7 at-bats, no hits. He's batting .235 with runners in scoring position. So Bowe trying to get his first hit off a left-handed pitcher this season. De La Garza sets belt high and throws. That one misses low in the dirt, gets away from Quiones, but runners will stay as Quiones does a nice job shuffling to his right and is able to locate that one. So 1 ball, no strikes to Mitch Bowe, who's trying to put the Dock Spiders back on top, where they led 2-0 after 3 innings, but the Wisconsin Woodchucks picked up 1 run in the 4th and then 1 in the 5th, and that's how we're at 2 apiece here. 1 ball, no strike to Mitch Bowe, 1 out. De La Garza looks back to second. Now kicks and deals. That one lifted hard, foul down the third base side, so it'll be 1's hot on the board in the ball, strike, and out column. With Mitch Bowe at the dish trying to get his first hit against a left-handed hitter. A left-handed pitcher this season. He's been walked 3 times against lefties and has struck out twice. The 1-1 pitch, De La Garza sets at the belt, now throws. That one taken for ball 1 as the fastball misses low and inside. So a 2-1 count now, the Hawkeye. Mitch Bowe facing Zach De La Garza here in the bottom of the 7th with 1 out. A 2-2 ball game between Fond du Lac and Wisconsin. De La Garza with the Black Sox about knee high. Sets and deals the 2-1. That one taken for ball number 3 as the fastball misses knee high on the inside corner to Bowe, who has to hinge away from that one. So De La Garza comes in here, making his 4th appearance of the season. Facing his 24th batter of the season. Pitched 6 innings so far this season. Has given up just 3 hits. Looks back to second. Now rocks and throws. Bowe rips that one past the second baseman, Fernandez. Provost comes in to score. McCleary's going to round third to score. Bowe will stay at first, and the Dock Spiders grab a 4-2 lead thanks to a 2 RBI single from Mitch Bowe, who is now 4 for 4 on the night with 2 RBI, 3 singles, and 1 run. And Fond du Lac takes the 4-2 lead as Provost comes in to score from third and McCleary comes in to score from second. So Mitch Bowe gets his first hit off a left-handed pitcher this season and gets 2 RBI. Now it's Ayers from the left side. De La Garza kicks and deals. Big swing and a miss there as he gets him swinging on the fastball. So no balls, 1 strike to Chris Ayers. In the bottom of the 7th, Ayers is 0 for 3 tonight. Came in 13 of his last 29. De La Garza looks back to first. Now rocks and fires. Big swing and a miss there from Ayers. So De La Garza quickly up on strikes here to Chris Ayers. So no balls, 2 strikes to Chris Ayers, the left-handed batter out of Indiana State. 0 for 3 tonight. De La Garza looks back to first, throws back to first as Bowe has a lead, but then slides back in time. Ayers is 2 of 6 against lefties this season. No balls, 2 strikes. The pitch. That one taken for ball 1 as it runs low and outside. The fastball misses. So a 1-2 count now to the right fielder, Chris Ayers, who's batting .345 on the season, 3rd on this Dock Spiders team. He's hitless so far here tonight. De La Garza leans in, now drops his hands in motion in the all-black glove. Kicks and fires. Bowe's going to steal over to second. Is he going to make it in time? Quiones throws, and Bowe is safe in time. So Mitch Bowe, who we saw try to steal back in the 5th inning, was unsuccessful. No, now he reaches in the 7th inning. So a stolen base for Mitch Bowe. Ayers goes down, though. So 2 outs. And it brings up Cole Zabowski with 2 outs in the bottom of the 7th. Trying to extend the inning here. Zabowski's 1 for 2 with a walk tonight. De La Garza sets and throws. Breaking ball swung on and missed by Zabowski. So no balls, 1 strike to Cole Zabowski. Fond du Lac just batting .184 with runners on scoring position and 2 outs. So no balls, 1 strike, 2 outs. De La Garza looking for the sign from Quiones. Fond du Lac leads 4-2 thanks to 2 RBI single from Mitch Bowe, who now has about a 15-step lead off second. Here's the 0-1. That one fastball misses low, taken for ball 1. Shin high to Cole Zabowski, the Ole Miss Rebel, playing in his 7th game as a Dock Spider, batting .231 coming into the game. He's got 7 hits now on the season after the single in the 1st. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs. De La Garza winds and fires. That one misses inside the breaking ball, low in the dirt. So 2 balls, 1 strike to Cole Zabowski. Made 55 starts this season for the Ole Miss Rebels. He swings the all-black barrel, 6'5", 230 pounds. Squared stance from the left side. De La Garza likes the sign, winds and delivers. Fastball ripped, 1 hop into the second baseman, Michael Fernandez, who throws over to first, and it's in time for the 3rd out. But the Fond du Lac Dock Spiders pick up 2 runs off of 2 hits, no Wisconsin errors, and Fond du Lac leaves 1 base runner on board. So Fond du Lac leads 4-2. We'll head in the top of the 8th inning. Stay tuned. You're listening to Dock Spiders Baseball on KFIZ.
Take News Talk 1450 KFIZ wherever you go on your phone or mobile device with the TuneIn app. Just download the TuneIn app on your iPhone, Android, or other mobile device, and you can listen to all of your favorite shows on KFIZ wherever you are. From local programs like The Breakfast Club and The Hoffee House to national shows like Clark Howard and Sean Hannity and the very best in high school sports play-by-play. They can all be streamed live no matter where you are in the world, absolutely free. Keep KFIZ in the palm of your hand with the TuneIn app. Horicon Bank is proud to be the official bank of the Fond du Lac Dock Spiders. Stop in to open your Dock Spider checking account today. You'll get exclusive perks and your very own Dock Spiders debit card. See a personal banker for more details. Visit them at their offices on East and West Johnson Street in Fond du Lac or online at horiconbank.com. Member FDIC.
We're the natural choice, Horicon Bank.
Craig Culver of Culver's.
Before farm to table, there was just good, wholesome food. Grown by America's farm families, prepared fresh at Culver's, and always served with a smile. We still cook every Butterburger to order using fresh 100% Midwest beef and craft our frozen custard right in the restaurant using family farm fresh dairy. So thank you, farmers. Welcome to Delicious.
Welcome back to Dock Spiders Baseball, where Fond du Lac now leads 4-2 heading in the top of the 8th inning thanks to a 2 RBI single from Mitch Bowe in the bottom of the 7th. We will see batters 9, 1, and 2 up for the Woodchucks. It's Michael Fernandez at the dish. Talashi gets the sign, kicks and deals. Fastball lifted, foul up into the backstop to the left of home plate. So no balls, 1 strike to Michael Fernandez, who is 0 for 2. Tonight he was struck out in the 3rd and then reached on a fielder's choice in the 5th inning. Talashi sets letter high. The southpaw kicks and deals. Fastball taken for ball 1 as it misses low on the outside corner. So a 1-1 count now to number 3, Michael Fernandez. who swings the all-black barrel, squared stance, shin guard on the right shin. Wiggles it high above his head. Talashi kicks and throws. That one swung on, but lifted foul down the first base side. So the count now pushes to 1 ball and 2 strikes to Michael Fernandez, where the Dock Spiders lead 4-2 in the bottom of the 7th inning. Talashi gets the sign from McCleary, then steps off the rubber. As Fernandez will step out, take 1 practice swing, and then tap home plate. Now raises the bat above his head. Talashi sets and throws. That fastball lifted, foul. Just trickles to the right near the Woodchucks dugout. Located to our right from the broadcast booth, the Dock Spiders. To our left, glad to have you tuning in from Harebaker Field in Fond du Lac, Wisconsin. Cam McGuire joining you on this Tuesday night in Fond du Lac, where the Dock Spiders lead 4-2 in the top of the 8th, no outs. The count 1 ball, 2 strikes to Michael Fernandez. Talashi sets and throws. Fastball runs low and in the dirt on the outside corner, so 2 balls, 2 strikes, as McCleary does a nice job to keep that one in front of him. So here's the 2-2 pitch now. Talashi, the fastball, that one lifted into left field. It's going to drop foul, so we'll reset and do it all again to Michael Fernandez. The Wisconsin Woodchucks in their 25th season. They've been around for the whole existence of the Northwoods League. They've seen some notable players come through this franchise. Ben Zobrist, one of them who played for the Woodchucks back in 2003, won the Northwoods League title. Ben Zobrist currently playing with the Cubs. He's batting .279 this season, has 50 hits and 25 RBI. So here's the 2-2 now to Fernandez. Talashi kicks and throws. Breaking ball swung on and lifted foul just over near the Dock Spiders dugout. So we'll reset and do it again for the 2nd straight time. Ben Zobrist debuted with Tampa Bay back in August of 2006. Was the World Series MVP for the Cubs in 2016. So it's still a 2-2 count now to Fernandez. Talashi, the pitch. Breaking ball lifted, foul again, as that one's about halfway up the third base side. So Fernandez and Talashi in a little bit of a duel here to lead things off in the top of the 8th, where Fond du Lac leads 4-2 thanks to an 2 RBI single from Mitch Bowe in the bottom of the 7th to put the Dock Spiders up 4-2. So it's the Virginia Tech product, Michael Fernandez, dealing with Nico Talashi, the Oregon Duck. Fernandez trying to get his first hit of the night. Talashi gets the sign from McCleary, sets at the letters. Now the pitch. That one swung on, lifted, foul again to the left of home plate and up into the netting. So 3 straight foul balls from Fernandez. And he'll step back in the batter's box and do it again. A .220 hitter this season for the Woodchucks in his 15th start. He has 12 hits on the season. 2 for 14 against the Dock Spiders. The 2-2 breaking ball lifted down the first base line, but this one goes foul. So now 4 straight foul balls here, as Fernandez is leading things off in the top of the 8th. And him and Talashi are in an absolute grind here, where the Dock Spiders lead 4-2 in the 5th meeting of the season between the Wisconsin Woodchucks and the Fond du Lac Dock Spiders. So Talashi kicks and throws. That one spikes the dirt and back into the backstop, so it'll be a payoff pitch from Talashi. Now to Michael Fernandez, who has a 5-game hit streak coming into this game, 5 of his last 20, but 0 for 2 tonight. Looking for his 3rd hit against the Dock Spiders this season. Talashi, the offering. Swung and missed on there by Fernandez. So Fernandez really made Talashi work for that strikeout, and for Nico Talashi, picks up his 4th strikeout of the night. So we'll see a mound visit here from field manager Zach Charbonneau to Talashi. Talashi's night is over, and we'll get a call to the bullpen. We'll let you know who that is when we can see the letters as he runs down from the third base side where the Dock Spiders bullpen is located, as the Woodchucks is on the opposite side in right field. So it'll be number 26, Zach Bryant, in relief for the Oregon Duck, Nico Talashi. We'll get you the final line on Talashi in just a moment here. And for Nico Talashi, finishes the night with 40 pitches and 3 1/3 inning. And he gives up just 2 hits, 4 strikeouts on the 11 batters he faced. Zach Bryant will come in now. He's just pitched 3 innings this season, 5 strikeouts, and has an ERA of 12. So Zach Bryant back in his second season with the Fond du Lac Dock Spiders. Bryant wears number 26 for the Dock Spiders out of Daytona State. 6'1", 200 pounds. The sophomore from Daytona Beach, Florida. We mentioned that 12 ERA. He's played in 3 games, just 3 innings pitched, 5 strikeouts, 4 walks, and 3 hits. So we'll see what Bryant can do as he takes his warm-up pitches on the mound as he deals them out to Brett McCleary. As Zach Bryant this season at Daytona State, he pitched the second most innings, 56 innings pitched. He had a 4.34 ERA, made 1 start, 21 appearances, had a 6-5 record, led the team with 59 strikeouts, just 17 walks. He pitched in 5 games last season for Fond du Lac, and his favorite athlete, David Ortiz. So it'll be number 26, Zach Bryant, and he'll be dealt with the top of the order, Reese Alexiades, who is 1 for 2 with a strikeout in the first, a walk in the fourth, and then that RBI double back in the 5th inning. So we'll see what Bryant decides to go with here. His first pitch to Alexiades, who stands from the right side. Bryant sets at the letters and deals. Breaking ball in there for a strike as it clips the top of the strike zone over the plate. So no balls, 1 strike to Reese Alexiades with 1 out in the top of the 8th. No one on. Bryant sets and deals. Breaking ball in there for strike number 2 on the inside corner, thigh high, as Alexiades is quickly down on strikes to Zach Bryant. Zach Bryant kicks and throws. Big swing and a miss there from Alexiades. So Bryant comes in here, 3 pitches, and see you later, Reese Alexiades. You can go down swinging for your second time tonight. So 2 outs now in the top of the 8th inning. And we go to Alex Terral, who will try to extend the inning for the Woodchucks with no one on base. Bryant winds and deals. That one right down the middle. This one lifted into left field, rushing to his left 4 steps. Chris Ayers makes the grab high above his head for the 3rd out. So for the Fond du Lac Dock Spider, or pardon me, for the Wisconsin Woodchucks, no runs, no hits, no Fond du Lac errors, and no one left aboard for the Woodchucks. We'll head on the bottom of the 8th inning with Fond du Lac leading 4-2. Stay tuned. You're listening to Dock Spiders Baseball on KFIZ.
Stop down to check out this month's specials at Corneli's on Prairie Road in Fond du Lac,
where you'll find Nature's Crystal 24 packs of water, just $2.99. 28-ounce Gatorade assorted flavors, 2 for $3. And Nature's Crystal 20-ounce Sport Cap water, 69 cents or 2 for $1. All at the Corneli's on Johnson Street and Prairie Road in Fond du Lac.
Shop local, shop Corneli's.
Horicon Bank is proud to be the official bank of the Fond du Lac Dock Spiders. Stop in to open your Dock Spider checking account today. You'll get exclusive perks and your very own Dock Spiders debit card. See a personal banker for more details. Visit them at their offices on East and West Johnson Street in Fond du Lac or online at horiconbank.com. Member FDIC.
We're the natural choice, Horicon Bank.
The Fond du Lac tradition continues since 1969. Bob's Pizza. Legendary pizza, legendary city. The same great tasting pizza, delivery 7 days a week from 11 until close. Fabulous Bob's Take and Bake Carryout Deal. Buy one, get one free. Frozen and wholesale pizzas. Do I need to say more? 25 East Merrill Avenue, 922-6505. Like them on Facebook at Bob's Pizza. Legendary pizza, legendary city.
She's Alabama, a Dixieland delight, kissing me like molasses.
And welcome back to Dock Spiders baseball on KFIZ. We head in the bottom of the eighth inning with Fond du Lac leading 4-2. We see a call to the bullpen from the Wisconsin Woodchucks now in to pitch. It'll be Jordan Walden out of Parkland Community College. He'll be dealt with batters 4, 5, and 6. Andrew Bullock, Jack Wassel, and Jacob Adams will get you the final line on Zach De La Garza in just a moment here, but it's now Jordan Walden who will take over on the mound, the 6'7", 220-pound redshirt freshman out of Parkland Community College, making his 5th appearance this season. So it'll be Bullock from the left side. The first pitch from Walden. That one lifted hard into right field. Is it going to drop? It is. Andrew Bullock with the base hit here to lead things off. In the bottom of the 8th inning for Andrew Bullock, now has 2 singles on the night. He's 2 for 3. Andrew Bullock is absolutely terrorizing this Woodchucks team. Coming into this game, he was 6 of 16 against the Woodchucks. And for Bullock now, here tonight, he's 2 for 3 with 2 RBI and was hit by a pitch back in the 6th, and it brings up Jack Wassel from the left side. So Wassel, here's the pitch from Walden. That one runs high upstairs, the fastball in the outside corner. So 1 ball, no strikes to Jack Wassel, who's 0 for 3 tonight with 2 strikeouts. Walden sets at the letters, now deals. That fastball taken for ball 2 as it runs high again. On the outside corner, letter high to Jack Wassel. Out of University of Minnesota. He's 6'2", 200 pounds. Just finished his freshman year for the Gophers. Bullock, the lone base runner on first, no outs in the bottom of the 8th. The pitch. That one, fastball runs high again on the outside corner. So 3 balls taken from Jack Wassel as number 21 for the Wisconsin Woodchucks. Jordan Walden comes in here in the bottom of the 8th inning. Gives up a leadoff single from Andrew Bullock, and now has dealt 3 straight balls over to the Geneva, Illinois native, Jack Wassel, who played for the Gophers this season, made 9 starts and 19 appearances. Minnesota hosted a regional for the first time in 18 seasons. So the 3-0 count to Wassel. Fastball on the inside corner for strike 1 as it gets thigh high to Wassel, but he'll let that one go by. So a 3-1 count now to number 25, Jack Wassel, with Bullock with about a 2-step lead off first. He's running over to second. The first pitch, Quiones is going to throw over to second. Is it in time? And it is not. Or it is. Finally, the third base umpire, is he going to make the call? He's looking over to the first base umpire, so Bullock will take the walk-off second. At first, the third base umpire didn't even signal. Just kind of stared at Bullock. And then Bullock kind of leaned forward asking for the call, and then he puts his arm up. So Bullock's thrown out at second trying to steal, as he has 1 stolen base so far tonight. Here's the payoff pitch. That one taken inside for ball 4. So Wassel will take his free bag over to first, where Fond du Lac leads the Wisconsin Woodchucks 4-2 in the 5th meeting of the season. Both teams have 2 wins. One has come at home, and one has come away for both of these squads. So 1 out, it brings up Jacob Adams, who's 0 for 3 tonight, just batting 143 on the season in his 5th game now as a Dock Spider. So Adams calls time, steps out of the batter's box. Now grips the all-black bat tightly and stands back in. From the left side, the Ole Miss Rebel. Wears number 5 for Fond du Lac. 1 base runner on, 1 out. Walden sets at the letters and deals. Fastball swung and lifted foul back into the netting. So no balls, 1 strike to Jacob Adams. And for the Fond du Lac Dock Spiders, 9 hits on the night now. Well, they had 56 in their last 5 games coming into this game. In the last 5, 4 of those have been double-digit hit games. Now Walden will go back to the pickoff to first, but Wassel slides back in no time. For this team, they're batting .256 on the season. In the last 5 games, they've batted an average of .308. So the bat's picking up here for the Dock Spiders. Walden goes back to first for the pickoff again, but Wassel slides back in time. So no balls, 1 strike, 1 out to Adams. Wassel takes his lead off first. About 4 steps, Wassel has the lead. Adams from the left side. The 0-1 pitch. That breaking ball way outside as Quiones has to get off his knees to make the grab over to his left. So it'll be a 1-1 count, 1 out to Jacob Adams, the Conway, Arkansas native from Ole Miss, 5'10", 170 pounds. Slightly open stance, the pitch. The fastball misses. Wassel's going over to second, and he makes it in time. So Jack Wassel able to advance to second there as Quiones had to lean over to his left to make the grab and then rip his mask off, stand up. But it allowed Wassel plenty of time to make it over, as it'll be 2 balls, 1 strike now to Jacob Adams, as Jack Wassel picks up his first stolen base as a Dock Spider. Here's the 2-1 offering from Walden. Looks back to second. Now sets and throws. That one way upstairs high in the outside corner. Fastball misses for ball 3. So a 3-1 count now to Jacob Adams, who's at shortstop tonight for the Dock Spiders. Here in the bottom of the 8th inning, Fond du Lac leads 4-2 with 1 base runner on second, a 3-1 count. 1 out. Walden looks back to second. Now winds and deals. That one swung on there, line foul down the first base side by Jacob Adams, so the count will push to full. So we'll see back-to-back full counts, 1 to Jack Wassel, who advanced on the walk, and 1 now to Jacob Adams. Fond du Lac, who picked up 2 runs in the bottom of the 7th, thanks to a 2 RBI single from Mitch Bowe, trying to add on some more here in the bottom of the 8th with a 4-2 lead, 1 out. Wassel with about a 6-step lead off second. Now a inch back to second as the shortstop, Nick Lofton, playing right behind him to the right of the second base bag. Walden leans in, gets the sign from Quiones. Sets at the belt. Now the payoff pitch. That breaking ball lifted hard to right center field. Rushing back is the right fielder, Dom Dorenzo, who makes an excellent grab as Jack Wassel will stay at second. Dom Dorenzo had a rush back for that one, made the backhand grab head high for the second out. So Adams now is 0 for 4 on the evening, and he'll bring up Dayton Provost, who had a double back in the 7th inning. He is 1 for 3 on the night, trying to extend the inning here for the Dock Spiders. With Jack Wassel on second, the Dock Spiders batting .243 with runners on base this season, as Provost looks to extend the inning in the bottom of the 8th. The pitch. That fastball taken for ball 1 as it's looked at by Provost. High on the outside corner, letter high. So 1 ball, no strike to the Oklahoma State Cowboy, Dayton Provost, making his 16th appearance this season, his 14th start. 1 ball, no strikes, 2 outs. Walden will step off the rubber. And Wassel now regains the lead off the second base bag. Provost from the left side, the all-black bat, shin guard on the right shin. Walden sets and deals. That one taken for ball 2. The fastball misses again in identical spots on the outside corner high. So 2 balls, no strikes to Dayton Provost, 6 foot 395 pounds. Grounds the New Balance cleats in the dirt from the left side of the plate. Walden now sets at the belt. Kicks and throws. The 2-0 lifted hard into right field. Dorenzo's rushing hard to the line. It's in foul territory, and he can't make the grab. A great effort there from Dorenzo, who came sprinting from right field, but that one will drop foul. So the count will be 2 balls, 1 strike to Dayton Provost, as Wassel will go back to second. And Provost will take his time walking back to the left of home plate here from Harebaker Field in Fond du Lac, Wisconsin. On this Tuesday night in June, Cam McGuire in the broadcast booth with you. Glad to bring you another game of Dock Spiders baseball. You can listen all season long on KFIZ. So in the bottom of the 8th inning, a 2 balls, 1 strike count to Dayton Provost, 2 outs. Base runner on second. Walden gets the sign, winds, and then will step off the rubber just on the last second there. As Wassel will take his lead back at second. The shortstop, Nick Lofton, playing right behind him, about 10 steps off second. Here's the 2-1 pitch. That one swung and fouled back by Provost as it just trickles into the grass behind home plate. Looks like it tipped off the shin of Dayton Provost. So Quiones will go out to the pitcher, Walden now. A special thank you to tonight's pregame Feed the Team sponsor, Pizza Hut. Feeling saucy? Spice up your pizza night with Pizza Hut's Wing Street Wings. 8 awesome sauces, 2 appetizing dry rubs paired with our crazy, crispy, straight cut fries, because even wings need a wingman. Now that's proof that no one out-pizzas the Hut. Get it at pizzahut.com. The 2-2 offering from Walden. Kicks and throws. That one misses way outside, gets away from Quiones, so Wassel will advance to third there. Quiones couldn't believe it as it just tipped off right on the top of his glove. So Wassel advances to third. So now it'll be ruled a pass ball, and we'll see a payoff pitch to Dayton Provost with 2 outs. As Wassel, who advanced on a walk, then stole the second, now has reached third on a pass ball. So a 3-2 count, 2 outs to Provost. The pitch. That breaking ball lifted, and the first baseman bobbles it to the right of the first base bag, so Wassel comes in to score. Provost gets to first, and the Dock Spiders grab a 5-2 lead. We'll see how they rule that at first. So they'll rule that one an error to the first baseman, Alex Terral. And now it's the first error of the night for the Wisconsin Woodchucks. And the Dock Spiders now up by 3 runs. It brings up Brett McCleary, trying to keep the inning alive from the right side with a base runner on. Walden sets and deals. That one fastball misses high over the plate, taken letter high from Brett McCleary. So 1 ball, no strikes to the University of Iowa product, Brett McCleary, who's 0 for 2 with a walk back in the 7th. Also scored. Walden going back to the pickoff there, but sliding back is Provost. So Brett McCleary will try to extend the inning here in the bottom of the 8th, where Fond du Lac leads the Woodchucks 5-2. 1 ball, no strikes, 2 outs. Base runner on first. Walden winds and throws. That one, big swing and a miss there from McCleary as Walden got him swinging on the fastball right down the plate. So a 1-1 count now to McCleary. Now it's back-to-back innings that the Dock Spiders have picked up runs after the Woodchucks picked up runs in back-to-back innings in the 4th and the 5th. Now the 1-1. Breaking ball taken low on the outside corner, shin high to Brett McCleary. So the count now, 2 balls, 1 strike to McCleary. 2 outs, base runner on first. Provost takes about a 4-step lead off the bag. The pitch. That fastball clips the strike zone on the outside corner, knee high to McCleary. So the count will push to 2 balls, 2 strikes to Brett McCleary. Fond du Lac with 9 hits, as we mentioned, on the night. Their bats are really heating up here in the last 6 games, now with 65 hits in the last 9 games. Walden, the 2-2 offering. Provost is going to go to second. Quiones throws over. Is it in time? It is not. So Dayton Provost advances to second, and it's the second stolen bag for the Dock Spiders of the inning. And for Dayton Provost, it's his second stolen base of the season. Has not been caught stealing yet so far in the Dock Spiders' 21st game of the season. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Walden kicks and throws. Breaking ball in there for a strike on the inside corner as McCleary watches that one float by. The Dock Spiders, they pick up 1 run off of just 1 hit. 1 Woodchucks error, and the Dock Spiders leave 1 on board. We'll head into the top of the 9th inning with Fond du Lac on top 5-2. Stay tuned. You're listening to Dock Spiders Baseball on KFIZ.
Horicon Bank is proud to be the official bank of the Dock Spiders. Stop in to open your Dock Spiders checking account today. You'll get exclusive perks like half-price tickets to select games and your very own Dock Spiders debit card. See a personal banker for more details. Member FDIC.
We're the natural choice. Horicon Bank.
This is the Pepsi that your father drank and your grandfather drank.
When I was your age, we worked.
This is the Pepsi that your Uncle Ted drank when rock sounded like this. This is the Pepsi for American pastimes. Whether you're tailgating at a speedway or courtside watching your favorite player make a breakaway,
He scored!
this is the Pepsi for those who are forever fun. This is the Pepsi for every generation.
Be proud of your career. At Quad Graphics, we're looking for dedicated, hardworking individuals in search of a rewarding career. You'll start out at a competitive wage with opportunities to advance immediately. We offer career training programs, on-site healthcare, fitness centers, 401k retirement savings, and many more great benefits. To learn more about our job opportunities and to apply online, visit us at bquad.com.
Coming through a roll down window, tearing down an almost 2-lane back road.
And welcome back to Dock Spiders Baseball on KFIZ. We head into the top of the 9th inning. Fond du Lac 3 outs away from their 12th win of the season, where they lead 5-2 over the Wisconsin Woodchucks. We'll see batters 3, 4, and 5 up for Wisconsin. Will be Javier Valdez to lead things off from the right side. Bryant kicks and deals. Breaking ball misses on the outside corner, taken for ball 1. Thigh high to Javier Valdez, who's 0 for 3 tonight with a strikeout in the 6th. He flew out to left in the 4th and then grounded out to 3rd in the 1st. We see that one chopped to 3rd there, but it will be ruled foul. So 1 ball, 1 strike now to Javier Valdez, the 3rd baseman for the Wisconsin Woodchucks. Fond du Lac looking for their 3rd win of the season against the Woodchucks in their 5th meeting. And for Fond du Lac, they're 4-1 in their last 5 games. They love playing in front of the Fondy faithful here in Hare-Baker Field. They're 6-2 this season. Here's the 1-1 from Bryant. Breaking ball taken for ball 2 as it's way inside. Thigh high to Valdez, who has to hinge away from that one. So it'll be a 2-1 count to Valdez. Swings the all-black bat, batting just 171 on the season. The pitch, fastball in the inside corner, but low. So it'll be ball 3. So 3 balls, 1 strike. As Valdez will call time and readjust the batting gloves and steps back in. Taps home plate, now raises the all-black barrel high above his head. The 3-1. Fastball in there for a strike on the outside corner. As Valdez thought he had a walk, was about ready to loop the bat back to the batter's box to the right of our vantage point here. Now the payoff pitch That one swung on. It's got a lot of height. It's to the right of home plate in foul territory. McCleary makes the grab just on the Culver's on deck circle of the Woodchucks on deck circle. So we're 2 outs closer to the victory here as Valdez flies out into foul territory. McCleary with a nice job there. The University of Iowa product. And it brings up Zach DeLoach, who is 1 for 3 tonight, with an RBI single back in the 4th inning, trying to keep the ball game alive for the Wisconsin Woodchucks as Dom Dorenzo waits on deck. The pitch, that one fastball in there for a strike on the outside corner, knee-high to DeLoach as he watches that one go by. So he'll step out now, re-grip his bat, and step back in. Slightly open stance, all black barrel. The 0-1 from Bryant. Big swing and a miss there from DeLoach. So no balls, 2 strikes, 1 out in the top of the 9th inning. Fond du Lac leads 5-2 over the Woodchucks. No balls, 2 strikes. Bryant winds and deals. That one in there for a strike as DeLoach goes down looking. And now the Dock Spiders are 1 out away from the win here, and it brings up the right fielder, Dom Dorenzo, out of Oklahoma, trying to keep things alive. Out of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Dorenzo is 0 for 3 on the night. And for Dorenzo, it's his 3rd game for the Wisconsin Woodchucks. Bryant kicks and throws. Breaking ball clips the strike zone on the outside corner, thigh high, as Dorenzo watches that one go by. So no balls, 1 strike to Dorenzo. Where's the all-black Nike cleats, squared stance, all-black bat. The pitch. Big swing and a miss there from Dorenzo, so Bryant quickly up on strikes to Dom Dorenzo. Bryant looking for the sign from McCleary. Will he end the game on back-to-back strikeouts? The pitch. Big swing and a miss from Dorenzo, and Bryant ends the game on back-to-back strikeouts. Fond du Lac gets their 12th win of the season. They are now 5-1 in their last 6 games and improve their home record to 7-2 here from Harebaker Field. It's a 5-2 win over the Wisconsin Woodchucks. As the Fond du Lac Dock Spiders bats were working, the hitting was working, and that's a victory for Fond du Lac. We'll come back in just a moment to wrap things up on the post-game show. Stay tuned. You're listening to Dock Spiders Baseball on KFIZ.
Save is given to Zach Bryant. Losing pitcher for the Woodchucks is Matt Walker. Tonight's game.
L&H Gear, because they have been a Fond du Lac family business since 1958. Big job, small job, they do it best. L&H Gear helping you create a beautiful outdoors with vibrant decorative stone, beautiful colors of shredded mulch, crushed stone, the perfect garden soil for your flower and vegetable plots, even sand for play boxes. Everything you need to be the envy of the neighborhood. Pickup or delivery. Call L&H Gear weekdays 7 to 4:30, 921-7546, 921-7546.
Craig Culver of Culver's.
Before farm to table, there was just good, wholesome food. Grown by America's farm families, prepared fresh at Culver's, and always served with a smile. We still cook every Butterburger to order using fresh 100% Midwest beef and craft our frozen custard right in the restaurant using family farm fresh dairy. So thank you, farmers. Welcome to Delicious.
At Eartech Heating, we are all excited for sunshine and warmer temperatures, and we want to do whatever it takes to ensure you're not caught in the heat of summer with no AC. Before the blazing temps hit, let our technicians clean and inspect your AC to ensure it's performing at its best when you need it most. Our NATE certified technicians bring the right tools, expert knowledge, and Bryant's high-quality products right to your door. For AC maintenance, service, and installation in the Fond du Lac area, call 924-6742 and 239-4307 for our Ripon office.
Take News Talk 1450 KFIZ wherever you go on your phone or mobile device with the TuneIn app. Just download the TuneIn app on your iPhone, Android, or other mobile device, and you can listen to all of your favorite shows on KFIZ wherever you are. From local programs like The Breakfast Club and The Hoffee House to national shows like Clark Howard and Sean Hannity and the very best in high school sports play-by-play. They can all be streamed live no matter where you are in the world, absolutely free. Keep KFIZ in the palm of your hand with the TuneIn app.
And welcome back to the Dock Spiders postgame show on KFIZ. Sweet, sweet victory it was for the Fond du Lac Dock Spiders, who pick up the 5-2 win over the Wisconsin Woodchucks after an off day in the Northwoods League. The pitching was working for the Dock Spiders, the hitting was working, and that's a combination for success. The Dock Spiders pick up 9 hits, and they just give out 5. And ending the game is Zach Bryant, who dishes out 2 strikeouts, one to Zach Deloach and the second to Dom DiRenzo. To end the game, we'll go over the scoring plays here in the first inning. Scoring would be Mitch Bowe after an Andrew Bullock RBI single. And then fast forward into the third, Andrew Bullock again. He would advance. That hit in the first was a sacrifice from Bullock. He would get his RBI single in the third inning, which scored Jordan Prentice to give Fond du Lac a 2-0 lead. And then Reese Alexiades would score in the fourth inning off a single from Zach Deloach, getting the score to 2-1. And then heading into the fifth, the Woodchucks, they would pick up another one in the fifth inning when Reese Alexiades hit a double hard into right field. Michael Fernandez came in to score for the second run. TJ Ragusi got the second run, so we're at 2 apiece. And then we headed into the seventh, and this is when things started to go in the right direction for the Fond du Lac Dock Spiders. Mitch Bowe, who hit a single in the bottom of the seventh, his first hit off a lefty this season, a 2 RBI single, his fourth hit of the night, put Fond du Lac up 4-2, and then to tack on an insurance run in the eighth inning, Dayton Provost, who advanced on an error by the first baseman, a wild pitch, which was credited to the pitcher Jack Walden, would send in Jack Wassel for the run, and that's how the Fond du Lac Dock Spiders came out on top 5-2. We'll come back in just a moment. We'll take a look at the schedule ahead for the Fond du Lac Dock Spiders, as well as an out-of-town scoreboard for the Northwoods League South Division. Stay tuned. You're listening to the Dock Spiders postgame show on KFIZ.
Black tradition continues since 1969. Bob's Pizza. Legendary pizza, legendary city. The same great tasting pizza, delivery 7 days a week from 11 until close. Fabulous Bob's Take and Bake Carryout Deal. Buy one, get one free. Frozen and wholesale pizzas. Do I need to say more? 25 East Merrill Avenue, 922-6505. Like them on Facebook at Bob's Pizza. Legendary pizza, legendary city.
Craig Culver of Culver's.
Before farm to table, there was just good, wholesome food. Grown by America's farm families, prepared fresh at Culver's, and always served with a smile. We still cook every Butterburger to order using fresh 100% Midwest beef and craft our frozen custard right in the restaurant using family farm fresh dairy. So thank you, farmers. Welcome to Delicious.
And welcome back to the Dock Spiders postgame show on KFIZ. It's a 5-2 win for the Dock Spiders, who pick up their 12th win of the season. They improve to 12-8. The Wisconsin Woodchucks fall to 6-15 on the season. Now Fond du Lac has the lead 3-2 over the Woodchucks in the series this season. Before we get you on your way, let's take a look at the Northwoods League South Division scoreboard. The Lakeshore Chinooks took down the Wisconsin Rapids Rafters 9-4 in Mequon, Wisconsin. The Kenosha Kingfish and the Battle Creek Bombers are tied at 3 apiece in the bottom of the 11th. Battle Creek led 3-0 at one point. Madison on top of Rockford 8-4 in the bottom of the 7th. And Green Bay leads Kalamazoo 5-2 in the bottom of the 7th. The Fond du Lac Dockspiders, they'll be at home the next 3 days. They'll face off against the Wisconsin Woodchucks again tomorrow night on Bang for Your Buck with 107.1 The Bowl. Hot dog, 16-ounce soda, and 12-ounce domestic beer for only $1. Tickets are still on sale. Call 920-907-9833 or visit the box office directly at 980 East Division Street at Harebaker Field in Fond du Lac, Wisconsin. Fond du Lac with the 5-2 win over the Wisconsin Woodchucks. That'll about do it here tonight from Harebaker Field. For myself, Cam McGuire, so long, and have a great rest of your evening. We'll see you back tomorrow night. First pitch is at 6:35.